Of course, just when I was about to take a sip for my monster, the music ends. Hello everyone. Hello Yen. Hello Jacob. Hello Bonic Tonic. Hello Patabala Art. Blue Yokai. I forgot how to say your name, Japanese Science. Hello Web Abuser. Oh my god, I finally got the EXP stuff now. Oh my god. Now there's rankings. Should have opened with the loudest sip, truly. Pebbles? Okay, Pebbles. Gotcha. Yes, like I promised yesterday, we will continue the stream. I have EXP now. You can now get rankings. Congratulations, Saint. You are now with rank 1. Not to get controversial, but I may have taken a small tiny cup of frosting from work today. Thievery. You can see it? I can see it. Why can I see it? Can I... Why can I see it, but you can't? Do I have to put anything on for it? Well, I can see who is the biggest fan, okay? I can see who is the most EXP from you all. So, let's get right into it. Is it this time again? Yes, it is. Yen, maybe you're just blind or you're trolling me. If you do, how dare you? Well, I cannot wait to see a Thundercat's character, the national currency of Japan, and Raven yell at a guy who probably looked at what Cool Man did in Gilded server and reenacted it. That's a very good description of it. So anyways, let's continue. Once again, let me make it clear right from the beginning. Yen did nothing wrong. Yen is innocent. Yen could never do any wrong. Especially after I've seen more people being like, oh my god, this is literally Rosa too. Those people are fucking stupid. This is nothing like Rosa. And if people think it is like Rosa, I'm sorry, you got some brain cells missing. Yen talked from another room. Okay, that's the one thing Yen did wrong. That's the one thing
I was saying in there, half of which were just me trying to...
Oh, and it's not your birthday. No, it's still not my birthday. Hi, Quantum! Quantum gets that little guy. Especially since Rosa didn't seek out calls. Exactly. First big difference. Second difference. Rosa, I dare say, was a lot more disabled than this guy. And also, Rosa is innocent about the situation she was thrown into. Then there were 3 calls where she was dogged on, so it's nothing like that. So I missed yesterday. What's this all about? Oh boy. So we have Clubshooter over here with the cat girl puffer picture, who has been pretty much on Laios, Poo's, and Akumu's ass for a while. I think Beckett's too. And has him on their ass for a while because they were like, oh, someone said something terrible about Pooh's kid that had my name, but it wasn't me, I swear, but it was totally them. And then, of course, everyone started talking about Pooh's kid. Then they joined several servers where they just trauma dumped and suicide baited and were like, I thought this was a safe space. Caleb.
Set you further because I thought it was funny. And then you carried that same energy in on the Akumu stream that I believe happened that same night. And you were talking mad
I don't think so.
If not, it was the next night. You were talking mad shit.
Congratulations, Ula, on the first place.
Well before the kid thing even came up. So, yeah. And so it doesn't make any... It makes perfect sense that randomly and abruptly, as soon as you heard my kid in the background, you were just like...
But now of the 3 messages, everyone will be top chatter. Listen, in the snail house, everyone is a winner. Hello, Chris.
CPS and blah, blah, blah. Like it makes perfect sense. And then
No, the
one of the ways you tried it is
later. What he actually said was, Vlad having kids scares me.
And that's is retarded. Hi, Lulubell.
And then it was, his kids will self-delete eventually, and that's the message.
Oh yeah, subtitles. Sorry. Bloop. There you go.
That people attributed to me.
I can assure you,
And
Mr.
Hidden
Field,
also messaged it, and the message is right there, plain as.
See, and even my chat is even more fair because you can top chat, you can super chat your way to the top, so it's a fair fight for everyone. It's like the free-to-play games.
I put it.
This is a new thing. I saw it in multiple chats by now. I thought it was only for people who are monetized, I'll be honest, so I'm kind of surprised that I got it, but it's cool.
I can assure you, Mr. Fields would have never fucking said that.
It's right there.
Well, actually, I have a question here for Dreamer. Dreamer, which
Oh yeah, free to play, aka pay to win. Yeah, no, here it is free to win.
of the channels did you say that you got banned from instead of the imposter?
What?
You said they banned the wrong person. They banned you instead of the other Dreamer account. Which
Dew has become the gacha games you thirst over, truly. You know, I couldn't get my free gacha game where I can get all the characters I want. So now I've become it. Dew, did you see Dreamer went on Beckett's stream this morning? I was thinking about playing the last part of it because I didn't see the whole thing because I didn't want, you know, take points from them. Because sometimes when I see some other people talk about the topics, I will also talk about. I think it's natural that you then kind of take over some points of them, and because I want to give you all my unfiltered opinion, unbiased as I am, do the fair. I didn't watch the whole stream, but I might play the end part where he called in.
stream was that on? Whose channel?
That was Vlad's stream.
Hey, do Sama. I'm gonna give you some hugs. You do the same to me as well. I will empower.
Okay.
I don't think.
How did you get the?
Banned from-
How did you get the video then? If you were banned on his stream?
Well, you can just
Well-
download the video.
Also, being
Yes,
banned
but
from
the
stream
problem
doesn't
is
mean
if you
can't
get
see it. It means you just can't chat.
I was about to say, when you get banned, you can still watch the video, right? You get banned from someone's chat. I'm pretty sure you can still watch the video and download it. So
The thing is,
And,
all the
I mean,
all the
I
video
was
were
banned.
Lion Man not better than usual. When he calls me gay in German, he might be right, but he said it in a mean tone.
video and
Because I
the
was
messages he
able-
left
yeah.
had people interacting with him.
Mm. Mm,
The thing is, if he was banned, people wouldn't see him.
true.
Yeah, that's true. I think if you ban someone, their messages disappear in the chat, so... Or is it only when you hide someone?
Did you just not think about that, Dreamer?
No, he was
How do you call someone gay in German? Schwul.
banned at the end of the stream, but I don't think he was banned. I just think his
Magically.
posts were removed.
Magic.
You can stop pretending. I have the evidence to prove it.
Pretend
Delete the E from the end, then you got it.
Pretending
Oh
what?
my God.
I'm flatly not pretending anything. I'm flatly saying I just don't believe you at this point because you've proven to be a manipulator. What am I
You are
pretending about?
Purposely.
You're
You're purposely.
just pretending, Lio. You're pretend. Web abuser? Meet me at the Aldi parking lot.
Purposely
Purposely what?
just
Purposely what?
Not-
You're just pretending to be a lion.
believe me.
Just what?
Yen, you will also meet me at the Aldi parking lot. Bonic Tonic, you too. You know what? You got enough of your little shits. Enough. You get what you deserve. Where is it? No, not that one. Yeah, that one. There. All of you go in there. You can stay over there. Little shits.
You're not showing the video. And
No,
when
you
you're
don't
talking
believe
about
people
the
on
video, you
accident.
lie.
God damn it, Jen. Listen, it's like in class, you know, when someone did something and they didn't know who did it, everyone goes into the cage.
I'm not lying about anything. I'm
Do you suck? I'm out and can't watch. I always suck, Ivy.
telling you what I directly saw. And people
I will not read it! Not for free!
don't, like, accidentally believe something. What do you want?
I tripped on a banana peel
You know my price.
and believed in God.
That needs to happen. But more importantly, let's get back
Wait,
on.
what did Poozer say? You all distract me. Clipping that. God damn it, Ivy. You've been back for 5 minutes and you immediately clip me. Shame on you.
What do you want?
With the cat shelter? Oh, okay. Okay, that's definitely worth it.
I tripped on a banana peel and believed in God.
Oh, finally, Pooh has found God. I'm so happy for him.
That needs to happen. But more importantly, let's get back on to the main topic here, Dreamer, since you are so very traumatized by all this. So, you absolutely have a meltdown, and that is what it is, over being called Barbie. You don't like the fact...
Listen, how dare you call them Barbie? That's pretty much as bad as calling them... How long is the stream running? That's pretty much as bad as calling them a faggot, okay?
that you're not being treated with the biggest of kid gloves
But has God found me? Oh, that's so deep, Portabella. Hi, Sasha. Welcome to Pain.
at all times. When you're 28, you got upset that we told you you need to get a job, and then you tried to lay on us the idea that you're going to kill yourself
Yeah, how dare you tell them to get a job?
when your family dies.
I was having
What
a
any of this?
meltdown.
Hey, thank you, Yen. Play the Miss Zizi audio I didn't put into my video, do. You made me do this. Fine. 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 Where are you, Yen? Where are ya? Fine. Listen, Yen was a coward. Yen was a fucking coward because in her Miss Zizi video, I recorded the quote from Miss Zizi. And she didn't put it in the video. Like a coward. True coward. Cowardness. Let's see which one. This one. Oh no! Oh whoa! What's this white sticky coming out of my pee-pee? Oh god, it's everywhere! Daddy, help my room, and me is all dirty. Help me clean it. Oh, Daddy, I've been a very bad girl. Are you going to punish me? Oh no, Daddy, your pee-pee is hard. Oh whoa! Daddy, please punish me, my pretty princess boy pussy. Gasp! Oh well, Daddy, you're so big. Oh no, God, please punish me harder, Daddy. Oh whoa, oh whoa, oh whoa. Yeah, Daddy, you got your white sticky all over me, Papa. Oh whoa. Daddy, what's that chainsaw? Oh no, Daddy, don't put the chainsaw in my ass. Yeah. That was worth the 4 watchers we lost. How long did you show after recording this? Listen. I don't know if I should clip this or get the holy water. That's a goal.
Do you always have a meltdown.
I'm leaving Binksy, no! I'm sorry! Bro, what kind of thick curse text are you using to summon the Glob Shadow Demon? Listen, it's not my fault, it's Yen's. And then Yen was too much of a coward to put it in her video, okay? Turning off notifs on liking and subscribing. I'm calling the cops. You know what? Fair. All fair.
I was crying.
The smallest
Literally
inconvenience.
just crying.
Okay, I don't care. I really don't
I know
care
you
that you
don't
cry. You
care.
know why I don't care?
See, Lio doesn't care.
because I've seen enough people like you use that to manipulate others, which is what you were doing.
I feel like my alternate personality took over and I just got back in and have no idea what just happened. It's better that way. It's better that they play it again. No, I will not, random web abuser.
No, I wasn't.
You had no reason to show back up. You had no reason to start trouble again. None. Zero
It was
not a zilch.
just to show the evidence. The
To
only
show what?
message I
Something none of us
posted.
cared about?
Yeah, and then I woke up to you telling
And then I woke up. And then I was still crying.
everyone telling me to kill myself.
And it's just their way to say good morning. Screw up.
Oh, everyone just, you woke up and suddenly...
Every single person told them to kill himself, okay? You don't understand.
Everybody's telling me to kill myself. There it is. Everybody telling me to die just out of nowhere for no reason.
Yes, because I posted that video, really hoping that you would see it.
Because you
I
tagged
was hoping you would see it and tell me no, don't kill yourself.
everyone and their freaking mom when we told you, move on, get a life, and we thought we were done.
Hi Mercury, welcome to Pain.
That
I
video
went to
has
voice
nothing to do
chat.
with anybody.
And you take a break. Thank you. You get 5 minutes to chill. Hey, thank you, Quantum. Okay, I was feeling tired, but after that, wide awake. I have a problem. I need to be a bee. I live for 30 years. Thank you, Quantum. And of course, you all get your head pats. You all get your head pats. I'm very proud of you. Very proud of you all. You will be strong and stay through this. Where's the B meme coming from? From Nicholas DiOrio. He played an AI Invincible video meme. And that's where it was.
That video had nothing to do with anybody in the group chat you last talked to us in. None of us. Had nothing to do with any of us.
I just
why do we care?
wanted to.
You wanted me to believe you, so I would go to Vlad and get you attention. That's what you wanted.
Yeah, also this person tagged everyone in their video that was pretty much nothing. It was very stupid and didn't prove anything. We have new sound clips by Drummer.
There's a Google Docky?
You actually broke my mind.
Thank you, Drummer.
I want.
Have a good drive home, Bubonic Tonic. Hey, random web abuser, thank you. When Dreamer woke up and said good morning to its parents, they told it to get over with it already. Damn. There you go. Head pats again. Head pats again for everyone. Very proud of you, even if you say I shouldn't be proud of you. There you go.
You to tell Vlad that I was.
Yeah,
That I
what I
was
just
being
said.
serious.
What I just said. You wanted me to believe you so I can go to Vlad. I'm not your dad.
So
I
you
don't
could
know you
tell-
anything.
Well, Lyle, there are many people who think of you as their dad, so...
Oh my God, get over it. You're 28. It was a year ago, and nobody actually cares. Oh my
Yeah,
God, you're weak.
Alright.
why did you
okay.
enter my
Yeah, and thank you for the dollar, boy monster. I will, boy monster. You get one single pet.
Discord? I like forgot about you completely until you did that. Like, why would you do that?
I just wanted to. I wanted to try to, like, mend peace, and you didn't believe me, so I made
I
the
just wanted to mend peace, guys. Please believe me. I just wanted to mend peace.
video in hopes it would
That
see.
head didn't. It did. Come on, here you go. Bum, bum. Now you got 2. There you go. Yeah, now you're happy now.
Yeah,
Vlad, for
and
God's
see
sake,
that I was
listen.
telling the truth because you were.
This is extortion. I have a lap full of orange kittens right now. I'm winning, bitches. Ivy is truly winning at life right now. And they bit you. That is the price of winning.
were bullying me because you thought I posted that.
I have never bullied anybody a day in my life.
Oh, wait.
That's true. Pooh never bullied anyone. Anyone who says otherwise is a dirty liar. Now, who's in the hot seat of this one? Now, if you look at the picture, we see Lio, we see Pooh, we see and we see a cat girl picture. Who do you think, Ghostbuster fan? Saint? Stop spoiling. Web abuser, stop spoiling. God damn it.
Wait, real quick, since we're back to bullying, did you ever get that one person I asked you for? Or did you forget the one person of the billions that I've called out for?
I told you to get off that because you know you.
Then retract
people.
it. Then retract it.
No,
Because I don't think you know what
Just
you're
retract it!
talking about.
you attack
Harass
people.
You
Ooh,
attack people. How dare you, Lio? How can you just attack people? Lio would never attack anyone. Come on now.
harassing. What type of people do I
This
harass?
is the sweeping stream.
Because you don't take their mental health seriously. Like you didn't.
Oh no. You don't take the mental health serious. Oh no. The crimes.
people.
With Rin,
people.
you didn't take it with.
With Rin, yes. But Rin and Lio talked about it. Already, they're already on good terms again. And we're leaving out a few parts here, aren't we?
Fuck. And someone else. You know, the
Come on,
Rosa.
come on, go back.
Oh, and Rosa, oh yeah. Bring up the usual topics. Yes, I love that. Time to invoke Rin and Rosa. Let's fucking go. Usual talking points. I wish some people would come up with something new. You know, I feel like it's boring. It's always like, Lio, you're terrible. Don't you know what you did to Rosa?
Go back
That's
to every
right.
YouTuber that you just ate. Oh,
I didn't have any care for Dew's mental health when I had them voice Miss Zizi. Listen, this is what I do for fun.
things that I've already owned up to. How about we talk about all the other people?
Yeah, the
not
things
sure,
that
Hayden.
you are
I'm not sure,
denying. That you.
90% of what I say at work can be taken as harassment. Lio was being tame. Quantum, those people couldn't handle you.
Attacking
Denying
the
anything.
for their mental
I don't
health.
attacking her. I don't.
You attack people for their mental health. I feel like Lio has usually other things that he attacks them for. He's not like, you're autistic! Ha!
attack and harass people for their mental health. I
You just
attack people
belittle
for
them.
being unhinged.
You
You're a
belittle
moron.
their mental health.
Yes, I belittle people like you. Yes, because you are weaponizing.
Yeah, you
Yes, belittle the bad blobs. Who could do things with their life, but instead they are just... they're just terminally online.
really
What you want.
autistic people because they were having
I'm not-
meltdowns.
You just attack autistic people. Only the autistic ones, though.
I am
And they were
not
going
attacking you
revenge,
for being
and then
autistic.
use
I'm
your
attacking you for being a
platform
scumbag.
to
You
embarrass them
dishonest
in
freak. You
public.
absolute freak. You are
I love it when they scream at each other so that you can't hear anything because they both cut out.
You are
dishonest,
the one that's
gross,
publicly
creepy,
blaming and
freak
shaming
that
people
wants
in the
desperately-
public.
Not the public blaming and shaming. We should public shame and blame more, I'll be honest. We need more public shaming and blaming. Maybe not blaming, but shaming definitely. Definitely shaming. We need more shame.
for people to do whatever you want because, oh my goodness, I'm baby. Get off it.
You go to
Wait, hold on,
you
hold on a
start
minute,
shit
wait a
with
minute, wait a minute,
Toastify,
stop.
you start shit with
Wait a
Becky.
minute.
Who's Becky?
What you're saying, your
Okay.
microphone.
Okay.
Bro, they're freaking out. The cat girl is freaking out.
Ethan, mute him for a second if you need to. Dreamer, just because you're eating on microphone doesn't make your point any less stupid. Or
Damn, Yen coming in. Fucking Yen, get closer to your microphone, I swear to God.
valid. It does goes either way. Please stop eating the microphone.
The cat girl is eating their microphone and Yen is like one room away from their microphone.
Oh, there goes Ace.
Wait.
I'm begging you.
No, thank God. He was. My IQ is rising now that he left. Holy shit.
Pooh would never be mean.
Also, I have to say, hold on, real quick. Did you just cite Ryukway as some person that
Womp fucking womp.
I just needlessly harassed? Did you actually just do that?
You and your friends went to the groomer, to his groomer, to win an internet argument.
Hold on, do you have evidence?
Eating the mic got me, yeah. But it really sounded like they had their mic in their mouth.
Hold on. I got this.
Yeah,
one.
he
Do you have
does.
evidence of that person? Do you have evidence that that person was a groomer?
Yeah. Well, he said it, and you didn't believe.
Yeah, he said it. That's my evidence. Saint groomed me. See, I said it, so it's true.
Him either because
mean,
you don't believe people.
Yeah, I don't.
Your
I
side.
believe.
So
I
you
believe
will
plenty of people
purposely
whether
go that groomers and
I believe
abusers
people whether-
be with you.
Oh, here we go. Go ahead. Get your yourself, Bob. Come on, do your little hero speech. The truth of the matter
Yeah,
is, I believe evidence. I believe evidence, and they had none. In fact, hot take. I think
This is why I think someone from Sai or Malcolm's audience coaching them at some points. Listen, I have some things to say about fucking Sai and Malcolm, okay? Because I'll be honest, the fact that they even believe this person and probably helped doing the Google Docky, fucking retarded. Those people are fucking retarded. The fact that people call this the Rosa call number 2 is fucking retarded. Half my brain died. That people actually are stupid enough to believe that this is close enough to Rosa. It's not even close, okay?
that Viaquay made up that entire account because they're actually just insane. They hang around with people who
let's go with
squat
that.
people. Are you?
Oh, I think you're onto something, Jan, because I also have the same feeling on that. I think it was some kind of gay op. How many calls are going to be? Rosa 2 call. Every call where Lio is getting loud will be Rosa call 2. Those people, you know what? They should just say it outright that they don't Lio. Because it feels like they're just looking for an excuse to be like, see, he didn't change at all. See, we told you. We knew from the beginning he wouldn't last long. Just admit that you don't like Lio. You just have the balls to say it, you know? And don't be like every time something happens. See? This call is just like Rosa. No, in this situation, it's really fair for Lio, Yen, and especially Pooh to be fucking annoyed at this person. And someone who won't stop, and someone who wants to be in this call and have this discussion, to be annoyed at them. I would have been a lot meaner than them, I'll be real here. At this point, the slurs would have been flung.
Are you stupid?
No,
Are
they
you actually
didn't.
this
I
deranged?
watched his video.
No.
They were going after
mean-
him, and he told
I'm
them
not stupid, I watched the video.
to go.
Hold on, Dreamer, it doesn't matter, okay? The problem wasn't anything other than the fact that he continues to communicate with his alleged groomer. That was the point. He claims this person groomed him and continues to communicate with him. And on top of that, apparently, like, has other people e-stalk his alleged
Exactly, we don't have to like Lio. Even if you don't like Lio, you can see that this person is insane. And it's almost the same as like when Peaches backstab Lio. People in that community were like, oh my god, I can't believe it. Lio totally abused Peaches. While people who were critical of Lio were the ones, are you guys fucking brain dead? Everyone can see that Peaches was definitely not the abused one here.
groomer on his behalf. Like, it doesn't matter if he was groomed or not. Actually, if
This
anything,
person is insane and this call is glorious. Listen, I love me some shitter drama.
I'm gonna be honest here. I don't really care that he was groomed. And also, Lio at no point ever like made fun of him for being groomed. No, I can't think of very many instances off the top of my head that Lio ever made fun of somebody that was autistic because they were autistic. That's more my thing. Okay.
That's my thing, okay? Don't you dare take it away from me.
So I don't really know what you're talking about, and you're forcing me to have to defend Lio, which is getting mildly annoying.
Bruh, it's so true.
Ha!
God damn it. You got me. Fucking ha!
See, that's the funny thing about all this is because I know your strategy and I know what type of people you're like. What you did was you went to every anti-Lio video you could find that would totally build your case without any actual knowledge of what's going on. Viaquay hangs around people and directs them in doxing and swatting them, but you're fine with that because, well, I think he has some data against Lio. You drooling imbecile.
Yeah. Besides that, what you don't
Yeah, you
know is
do.
that
I love it when he calls people drooling imbecile. Such a good insult. Did you hear what happened last night with Beckett and Dreamer? Yeah, I said it in the beginning, Felix. I will probably watch the point where he calls in. I haven't watched the whole stream because, again, I like to form my own opinion and not just take over other people's points. It sometimes accidentally can happen. So I want to see it raw. You know, I take it raw at first.
Is that
What do you mean, Portabella? If it was my birthday, I would hope to get a fucking a fucking match like that on my stream. That is the best birthday present.
Vicky's buddies in the UTTP have been talking about coming to
They're not
my
his
house,
buddies.
meeting me up. Yes, they are.
Yes, Beckett is Cope and Thies. Or how I like call it. Or it's rather how the subtitles like to call him, Cop and Seat.
You're lying to people. You are purposely lying to people.
Oh, you're lying. I can't tell you where you lie, but you lie.
Dreamer,
Oh, man.
Dreamer, listen to me. I've had personal run-ins with these people myself. Viakree was in a group chat with the UTTP. I have that when I was doing my own research into Sofa Neko, when they were claiming the UTTP were falsely claiming stuff about her. They were definitely in the group chat. And then because I was critical of them, they tried doxing me.
Well, not only
Oh no, Yen, how do you always get get people to go after you, man? What do you do, Yen? First you're female, like Transacroom, and now this.
that, he admitted to it. And then on top of that, more importantly, if the confession isn't enough, I was in a group chat with Vicky and the person that was calling Lyo's personal cell phone to tell Lyo that he was going to, quote, call my school and call the cops and tell them I murdered my kid to have me swatted, right? So
According to UTTP, I'm a 30-year-old man in Birmingham. Damn, Yen, I didn't know that about you. That's crazy. Why didn't you tell me? God damn it.
and he was in a call with them. That same person that made that call, by the way, was spamming images of a dog being beheaded, and he claimed he got that picture from a friend of his in real life, that he knew the person that killed the dog. So you can say all you want, but the reality is that no, Vicky is lying about half of those details, much of which I've not even come out with yet because I was waiting on the idiot to respond. And he did.
Also, Portabella, H3 doesn't have the good Spurk debates, okay? And this is not a debate, this is just people having a freak out. Very big difference, okay?
Okay, can I butt in for a second? Genuine question to Dreamer. You believe Viakree claiming about grooming allegations without any actual fucking proof, but when there's actual proof of Viakree being affiliated with the UTTP because that motherfucker even literally...
Portabella. We shall agree to disagree. I'm sorry, but this is where I come from. Where they got Spurks on the stream and got them to scream at each other. It was glorious times.
admitted it to himself.
I'm sorry to disappoint you. I'm sorry that you have to learn this about me. This is my enjoyment. This is my free time. My biggest free time enjoyment.
And everyone knows what these trolls are doing, whatever. You don't believe actual proof instead of believing what's literally not have been proven whatsoever?
What do you mean? He put it in his own video, Dreamer! It's in Viakree's own video. He puts his confession with a space in his own video.
Exactly, Bella. I thought you were going to fight Saint on stream. Womp womp.
Admitted it himself.
Wait, so you think his exclamation's fine?
Yes.
Yeah, so what does any of this have to do with being called Barbie? They're already on the next point because cat girl profile picture is upset about many things. First, getting called Barbie, which was really mean. And then people not feeling sympathy for them, really mean. And then Lyo doesn't care about victims and he bullies people for being autistic, according to him. So yeah, that's where it went.
You're so pathetic, dude. I'm sorry, I tried.
What is it? Yen, what is that evil anime villain laugh?
Did it himself.
Wait, so you think his exclamation's fine?
Yes.
Yen, what is this? This is like the moment before someone enters their villain arc.
So pathetic, dude. I'm sorry, I tried to give you so much grace in this call. So much grace that I really shouldn't have. But holy fuck, if you think of Vieque's excuse for why he sent them after Caitlyn Coin instead.
Quantum, you like the laugh, especially because it's a villain laugh. Just by silly giggle. That wasn't a silly giggle, Yen. That is what you hear before someone uses their world-ending power.
That is pathetic. That just shows how weak-willed you are as a
It's pathetic.
person. So you're saying that if you were in Vieque's shoes, you would have done the same thing. You would have. Also, by the way,
Thanks,
just
Raven.
to point out, you had a go at Lio for like you made the claim against Lio that he goes after people because they're autistic, and he goes after autistic people.
If Lio would only go after people because they're autistic. Fuck, I said I wouldn't sweep for Lio, I only wanted to sweep for Yen. But if Lio only goes after people for being autistic, Lio would have no community. Because he would go after everyone. And then after himself. So there wouldn't be many left if he would go after everyone who's just autistic.
Do you not know anything about Caitlyn Coy, despite any sort of criticism?
Fight me, Lio, I'm highly regarded. Based.
Some people may have of them because they're autistic. Okay, Lio had criticisms of people who were on the spectrum and stuff like that, you know, and they had other stuff like.
Oh, I mean, he might go after everyone but me because I am the neurotypical.
You know, and just because fucking hell, I'm getting wrapped up in it now. Give me one sec. Because Lio went after people who just so happened to be on the autism spectrum and all had mental health issues, because that's not okay, right? But when Vieque directs serial harassers, doxers, harassers, and people who are threatening to ruin people's lives in real life, that's fine.
No, it
This is
isn't.
what you're telling me right now. You just said it was!
It's also always funny when people are like, he did this evil thing and this evil thing. Aren't you friends with the one person who does this really fucked up shit? Or you defend this one person who actually does fucked up shit? Like, that doesn't matter. Do you have a hyperfixation on glob trauma? Once this get tested already? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm the most neurotypical normal person I know.
That was
you
the
acting like it
excuse.
is.
I didn't excuse it. I told you what he said.
But you agreed with him.
I didn't agree with him on that. I believe his grooming.
That's not what
Why
it was.
shouldn't I
I
believe?
believe his grooming. Do you believe the grooming? The grooming?
His
I'm
grooming.
not on about his grooming. You just mentioned we're talking about the UTTP. What are you on about?
And I agree that he was never friends with him.
What?
That's a lie. He was, and still is.
Oh,
That's the point.
God.
I don't have the evidence.
I
hold
have
on,
a
hold on, wait,
recording of a conversation
Quantum, how dare you?
I had with these people with Vicky there.
Well, you know,
Wait, so
I
hold on.
clearly
So-
haven't
stop.
watched that
Stop.
because you haven't
I'm
put it
aware
out
because
yet.
you don't care. Well, that you don't care, because here's the thing. You're
I
mad
do
at me
care,
for not
unlike
just
you.
listening. I'm not done. Shush, shush, shush. I'm not done.
Shush, shush, shush. Silence.
You're mad at me for not listening and believing Vieque about an alleged groomer because there's no evidence.
Right.
But then you altered that value to where you don't need to believe what's being told about him being friends with the UTTP because you haven't seen the evidence.
Listen, I get to pick and choose when to believe people with or without evidence. With the evidence. What the fuck am I saying? With or without the evidence, okay? Shut up.
At
Uh-oh.
this
You want
point,
me
it
to
feels
go
like
to
you're
your
straight up refusing
allegations?
to even
Hold on.
look at the evidence.
Do you also believe that he pushed a girl down a staircase and killed her?
Ah, that story.
I don't fucking know anything about that.
Well,
Of
I mean,
course not.
that's what he claims.
What? Even I knew that.
He claims that he was in high school. He pushed one of his fellow students down the staircase. She went into a coma and died. That's what he told the Ace. Do you believe him?
I'm really confused, right?
I don't know.
You're saying that you don't believe he's friends with UTTP, but you said you've watched his video, right? So you watched Vieque's video, right? Against Liar
I didn't watch that part though.
and other stuff.
Well,
Is-
not
already found
Lyle
that
recently, but Vlad.
video-
And the Caitlyn Coy thing I watched too, I think.
yeah. So you didn't watch the video. Okay, dude. You really. This is your
Yen is about to facepalm right here.
proving Lio's point on, and I'll say one just to clarify, because I know you're going to lose your shit otherwise. I mean his specific point about how you will just go and watch a video without looking into the actual context of things behind it to make sure you understand it.
Have you ever spoken to
In a video on Vehicles?
Oh yeah, also Pride Month is over. Everyone back to the closet. Back to the closet. We have to wait another year.
No. Okay. He has a talk with A-Space, just so you are informed. And Vehicles from his own mouth, it doesn't like rope him into any questions or anything. From his own mouth, Vehicles says, yeah, I sent the UTTP after Caitlin Coy.
Mm-hmm. I also have a question for you, Dreamer. Have you ever spoken to...
Hi, Sisley! Cannot stop as I'm cooking at the moment, so good morning, everyone! Good evening, and good night, chat, and maybe see you later if this water ever boils. I believe in you. You will get the water boiling.
VP before?
No.
Quantum, I don't think there's enough space for you and Saint under my bed.
Okay.
Americans don't get an entire month. We get a day. But you Americans are the one who are the wildest about Pride Month. The fuck are you talking about?
I do want you to be aware of one thing, though, since I genuinely think you didn't think this through, because you were hoping just throwing that out there as a gotcha would somehow own me like a liberal or whatever. You do realize now that you've talked about them publicly, they're going to target you now too, right?
Me?
Hi, Kick-In! Just checking in before sleep. Hell yeah, hope you have a good sleep. And don't worry, I have the right microphone on.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't stutter.
Every time.
Vehicle?
No, the UTTP.
The
Did you even say...
UTTP?
They're like fucking
I have to
ninjas.
ask.
Well, I already
So I
got,
have to ask,
what's his name?
I don't care. I just have a question. You ever been swatted before?
What kind of question is that?
No.
Well, if you don't think I care about your mental health, buddy, you're in for a rough awakening if they decide to do that to you, because the cops certainly aren't going to. You think
Fair point. Fair point. Fair point Lio was making here, yeah. Yeah, because Lio won't do the same that those people will do.
you're uncomfortable now?
I mean, look, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't give two fucks about your mental health. Don't care. For all I give a shit, you
Hey, Ether! You missed pain.
could just jump headfirst into a wood chipper. Not my problem. So,
Based?
but it's not, and I'm not saying that out of animosity or hate. I just don't care.
I just don't care, yep. I knew this was coming. Like, again, if this is someone who you don't know, again, you can choose to be nice if you see someone with mental health issues, but you shouldn't, still, as an adult, you shouldn't have them in a public Discord. If you do, someone chooses to be nice, that's okay. But don't expect anyone to actually care. Those people don't know you. Everyone has their own struggles.
The truth is, it seems to me that you're like a billion other people I've dealt with before that come to me to solve their problems, and when I don't magically solve their problems, or they have proven to not want to have their problems solved,
What problem
by
did
any
I
actual-
want?
I know, Ether. Thank you for telling me. You're only like the 20th person to tell me. Imagine not saying hi to me. Racist. I don't even know what race you are, Sluck. Aside from the snail without a house.
on there. I'm not done. I'm not done. What they do is they immediately turn and they try to side with whoever is against me at any given time.
My empathy for strangers is so low due to being used. Aren't we all?
To try to bolster their case. And that's exactly what you've done here. Well, I'm going to go listen to some anti-Lio people. They'll give me some points against him, not on the best day you ever had. And for somebody who sat there and tried to do an entire video about the problems with the commentary community, you exhibit so many of the actual issues. You listen to
I couldn't watch the stream today, so I could only imagine the pain. Listen, you can feel the pain. You don't have to only imagine.
random people without any critical thinking. You believe whoever you want to side with at any given time without any critical thought or evidence against it, and then you try to weaponize that in whatever way you feel you need to. You are actually pathetic. Get a job.
Oh.
Yeah, you're right.
You're right. I should get a job. I should overthink my life choices.
I believe people too much, which is why I went after Vlad, because of what you said to him.
What? I believe people too much. This is why I went after Vlad. Because I believed you. Don't blame it on others. You choose to. Happy birthday, do. I still do. Medley, it's still not my birthday. God damn it.
So I was kind of
Don't
an
put that
idiot
on
for
me.
going after him.
Hello, Saint. Welcome to Pain. Yeah, he's blaming Lio now for saying bad things about Vlad and bringing up his child.
Don't put that on me. Don't you
Wait.
even,
Hold
don't
on.
even try
Hold on,
that
let's
game.
go back. Hold on. What do you mean? I gotta know. Now I'm curious. What do you mean by that, actually? Like the video you did on Fox Mafia?
No, but I think so. Where
Happy on birthday, then. Don't say the words on birth. Don't say on birth, Medley. Why would you say on birth?
Yeah,
he
see,
said
Lyle,
that
this
you
is all
had-
your fault.
Clearly.
One, isn't it?
Yes, you're just such a. You're just
No, but
such
when in doubt, just blame it on Lio. When in doubt, just blame everything on Lio. You stub your little toe, blame it on Lio.
a trusting soul. I mean, how could anybody harm you? I mean, you even have the anime cat girl PFP. Spare me. You're 28.
Spare me.
Stop telling me to get a job and like.
No, actually, you should get a job. I wish to be wished on birth. Stop saying on birth. Do you guys know what unbirthing is? I wish I didn't.
Shaming
Or
my
else what?
disability.
Happy non-birthday? Yeah, that's acceptable, Medley. This should be accepted.
Oh,
Okay,
no,
how are you disabled in this instance?
I am too disabled for a job. Yeah, I'm sure you are.
Get a job.
Dreamer, I'm.
He's doing it again.
How? Tell me how. You can't do data
What is
input?
your disability, by the way?
I feel so bad. Oh my god.
Yen.
Dreamer just dug themselves a grave. This is.
And to be clear, the only reason you're being asked
No.
is because you make it such a doggone point of who you are. So you might as
Yeah,
well
I'm-
tell people if you're going to constantly use it as a cudgel.
You're using that as a cudgel against me.
You're using me not having a job as a cudgel against me. Yes. Yes. Because you don't even try. That's the point. Okay? There are many people with disabilities who can work even with them. There are many jobs with different levels. You can have a job if you try hard enough, because you don't sound to me. I assume to me this is not someone who has no arms and no legs.
I just want to know what your disabilities are.
Dreamer, I would say that's
Pooh. I just want to know what your disability is, man.
anyone, not because someone's autistic. I tell someone to get a job all the fucking time.
It is literally
Raven, get
the
a job.
current. Yeah. You know what? Fuck you. Yeah, you're bullying me. I'm out.
Yeah.
But no, genuinely, though,
Yen the bully? Yen would never bully. Yen is innocent.
get a job is like the current internet's buzzword insult. It's not a jab at your disability. It's not a jab at any issues you have.
No,
It
I
is-
mean it though.
I just want to know what.
No,
I love that the brain cell count is going down further and further.
I mean, either way, if you
I don't have a job, but I have an interview tomorrow. Hey, congratulations, Medley. I wish you luck. I shall press my thumbs for you.
either way, if you have a job or not, I don't care, honestly. Get a job just means you're so chronically online that you actually need to get off the internet.
Actually, I don't think
It's the
funny.
job version of Go Touch Grass.
Funny, I think Dreamer knows that. I don't know why we're trying to sit here.
Also,
Yeah.
also,
It's very bold of you, Yen, to assume that Dreamer knows it. What was their disability? That's what they try to figure out at the moment. Ether, shut up.
question, why do you bring up your disability that nobody knew about unless you are trying to victimize yourself right now?
Listen, I have a mystery disability. That means I can't work. And you have to be nice to me, otherwise I will cry.
No. Better yet, why are you bringing up a disability without saying what the disability is, as if anybody can read your mind to figure out how disabled you are? Nobody
All of them, all of the disabilities.
knows.
You're a profile picture online. That is all you are.
Yeah, you never
You
said
are
what it-
just a profile picture. Too gay to work. Yeah, I'm chronically gay. I can't. Oh no, dude, you told me a negative thing. My diabetes is going to kill me now. He's a BPD girly. Hey! Listen. Even we BPD girlies have standards and can get jobs, okay? Otherwise, we can't afford our hyperfixation unless we find a sugar mommy or daddy.
it is. Like, How are we supposed to know? You got like Pumpkin earlier. She was all like, I have schizophrenia, and it's like, okay, cool. Well, now I know there's 2 vaginas in one. So like,
I mean, am I supposed to say this out of it? I won't.
so there's actually something to make fun of there, and you're not even giving anybody the opportunity to make fun of you so that you can have something to bitch about.
That done cooked. Damn it.
Dreamer, you have proven that you can look at videos, you can do some modicum of research, you can certainly type, you know how to operate a computer well enough to do video editing of even...
You can tag people, you know how to work. She's in Futopia, we don't disavow. Okay, good. I hate the internet. It's allowing weak people to have a say. True slug. People need to be bullied more.
And like the most mundane degree. So you'll have to forgive me if I don't believe for a second you couldn't do something like data entry, a call center. How are you?
Okay, you Lio, a call center is a bad recommendation for someone who cries that fast. Or good. Depending on how you see it.
How is it you are incapable of doing such basic jobs? Because that's what your claim essentially is. You absolutely can't get a job because you're disabled, yet you have no problem being able to hop on YouTube and make an absolute fool of yourself.
Listen, I might not have a job, but I have no problem looking like a total spastic on the internet.
How are you unable to work?
Is it
Even
physical?
If they did, they're able to do about this.
Yeah, but if I said mental, you'd say that's all fake.
If I said I had a mental disability, would say it's fake. Bro. It's like, who doesn't have one? Come on now.
It doesn't
I
actually
wouldn't
expect.
say that.
Wait.
What?
No, it
And
was
also, none of the people here would say that. Like, come on now.
because I told Lyle about my autism, my severe depression, my crippling social anxiety, and he just threw that in my face.
You can still have a job with those. I'm sorry to tell ya.
Like he said he wouldn't, and said, well, you still can job. You still can get a
Okay,
job. And even
yes,
when
you
I
can
went
still
to
work.
the social security thing,
Lyle,
with my
let me
social security,
I don't know why, but my jokes are always popular with the HR departments. Yeah, they're just that funny, Platinum. Hello, YOLO.
he's like, if a man can work, a man can work. And he just kept scolding me.
Oh, hey,
Okay,
hey, hey,
question.
I'll tell you. Hold on. Just let me say something real quick. I am not going to disparage Dreamer.
Truski, flipping fries. You think this person can flip fries? Truski. You have more hope in them than me. Just do data entry? Yes, that's a good idea. Austerity. That would be one of the things you can do.
From sucking money off the government tit. I think that's based. Anyway, go on.
Can I say something, please? Real quick. I'm also mentally disabled.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, even Boblik's got a job. Yeah, an OnlyFans account. You're so true. Just do an OnlyFans account.
cannot currently work. But also question, are you doing anything to get help that you need for your disabilities? So maybe in the future you get your stuff on like better under control and functioning. So maybe you can get a small job if it's possible. My question to you is, are you actually acting on getting the help that you need because of your mental disabilities? Or are you just sitting on your butts and try people to feel sorry for you?
Listen, why should I try to get help when I can just sit all day on Discord and YouTube? Come on now.
I clearly am. I got medication. I
I'm
took
not talking
anti-anxiety.
about just medication.
I got pills.
Like general help.
I
Like,
have my wheat gummies. I have my vitamin pills.
You just
Like therapy?
He will lick every single one of the fries. I believe it.
accepting the fact that you
I
cannot
can't
work
do
because you're that
therapy.
mentally ill, or are you actually trying to?
Why? Okay,
your
wait.
problem?
Why? What do you mean you can't do therapy?
'Cause I
I'm too disabled for therapy. I hate these people.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, but like, other than like monetary issues,
Bro. What are you supposed to do when you're mentally ill, but you're too mentally ill to get help? Do I keep attracting the Germans? First question on the panel, and now you. Damn. You truly are the German magnet, apparently, Jan.
Therapy isn't for everyone.
If
People
you,
have trouble.
Well, maybe your last therapist just sucked, Saint.
I understand that people have trouble. I've gone through so many therapists in my life that have been both good
Yeah,
and
same.
horrible for mental health. That doesn't mean that you cannot do therapy. It just means you gotta find the right one.
But also you saying you just can't do it because of a bad experience, which I get. I also had bad experience with therapists who were absolutely garbage at their job. I'm still trying to get help though. Like just because you
Listen, I tried once, didn't like the vibe, and I never got there. Actually, I agree that therapy isn't for everyone. I do not agree that you can't do it. Yeah, Saint, but also you're not that disabled that you can't work. So maybe, if you are so crippled that you cannot do anything, therapy probably should be for you.
had one bad therapist doesn't mean all of them are bad. You just gotta find the right one.
I don't think I can handle 2 Germans in my do stream. What do you mean?
You saying you can't just shows you're not trying
Also-
or you don't want to.
Just assuming based off, if it's not that and the other issue is you have a hard time opening up to them, what are you doing here? Because like, why can you not do therapy?
I think it's possible that the
Well, the problem is they aren't even in a wheelchair.
therapist told them that, oh, this is the type of stuff
If
that
they had no arms and legs, I would be like, you know what? Fair point.
you shouldn't let hold you back and you should push forward, and that made them uncomfortable because that means that that's effort.
No, the therapist.
What about 2 dyslexic for school? I actually have no idea. That a thing? I mean, if you literally can't read because... Oh, weird. Now you asked me a very deep question, Portabella, that took me out here.
Therapist said get a job.
Saint fucking therapist doesn't count as therapy.
I'm sorry.
Keep insulting me.
No, the therapist said clean up your room.
And then I cried.
That's it. It was over.
Wait, so hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. Speculating on why your therapy
was a
isn't working
reference.
the way that it should is somehow an
Yeah.
insult, but you making an overarching claim that I bully autistic people because they're autistic isn't?
It fucking is very therapeutic. Yes, but I mean, just the act of fucking a therapist will not help your mental health. In general.
You're an absolute joke.
On a different note,
You're
just stepping
a piece
back,
of garbage.
why
Go ahead.
can you not do therapy?
I just don't want to. I personally
Ace Attorney didn't train me for this. Listen, we need an Ace Attorney Spurk edition.
can't handle
Where
it.
everyone on trial is just a fucking Spurk.
Then what are you doing on here? Like, what are you doing on here? Talking
What,
about like your
on the
disabilities?
internet.
Saint, I will fucking shank you.
Not just on the internet, but like you have obviously in the past like info dumped or trauma dumped to people about your issues. You're here like talking about your disabilities. What is the difference between this and getting a therapist?
It's not
I mean,
in
the therapist
person
is
and
actually
it's not
trying to
in
help you.
serious detail.
What about telehealth? Like there's telehealth. There's like virtual therapy.
Listen, Bala, puberty fucks you up. You just be like that. Welcome back, Cicely. BetterHelp also doesn't count. Yes, that too. Congratulations, Jan. When's the next video?
I've done therapy via a video call. Lots of time. That's actually how I was.
Even I've
how
done
I did
therapy
my
via video call.
Yeah, I was about to say, you can even do therapy from home nowadays, okay? Back at Mardice, we had to walk the hill over the land to the big city to get to the therapist office. It was half a day of travel, and now you can do it via internet. Shut up, Falji. Jan, when's the next video?
Call.
Yeah, that's how I normally got it because I couldn't travel because I just didn't know how to drive a car. Lol. Also, because it's expensive as hell to drive.
True.
Haha.
So again, is it actually because it's just uncomfortable for you?
But Jan, when's the next video? You didn't answer my question. Bye, chat. I think it's too much Dreamer for one day for me. Gonna get my bedtime story now. Love you too, Kicken. Have a good night.
It's more than that.
Is that the main reason?
It's one of the reasons.
I asked if that's the main reason. That's a yes or no answer. That's not an answer.
No, I think that is a no. I think it's just a more descriptive no.
So instead of actually trying to improve yourself,
why should I improve myself when I can just complain and hope that people take pity upon me?
trying to improve yourself and alter
Yan, you didn't answer my question. When's the next video? Yan. Ding 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 ding.
behavior
Why
in
do you
order
keep
to
doing this
cope
to
with the
me?
reality of life. Keep doing what?
You keep doing this to me.
You keep doing this to me. You keep being mean. Meanie Lio.
What is this?
What is he
Doing
doing?
what?
You keep shaming me for things.
You keep shaming me. Good. Should have been shamed more. This drama pushed it back. Well, chop chop. Get to work. I blame do what? What are I supposed to do? It's actually your I mean, you are innocent. Very innocent. You could never do anything wrong.
I can or cannot do. And then you keep going into my personal details and like
You
questioning
brought
me.
up
Well, maybe don't trauma dump if you don't want people to go into your personal details, you know? Just saying. Hot tip. Hot tip. I know.
It's her personal details. You brought them
Hold
up.
on. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. I'm not shaming you for what you can and cannot do. I am shaming you for not trying. That makes you a coward.
And I am
bringing
trying.
up the personal things.
You don't
I
know-
am trying. Listen, I try to trauma dump so you can help me. Why won't you help me? God damn it, I hate these people.
know
you're
anything
not.
about
I've
me.
seen. You have made excuses for literally anything off.
Trauma dumping is for therapy, not strangers. Exactly. And there's someone who actually kinda knows how to deal with it. Who actually learned a long time to deal with it. And gets paid for it. So when are you going to make a video do? Never. I am the... What do they call it nowadays? I am a slop streamer. No videos. Only the readings. That's the most video you get.
Offered to you ever. You are absolutely not trying. And more importantly, you want to know why I'm bringing up personal stuff? Because that is immediately your defense anytime somebody calls you out. Well, my dog pissed on my clothing. Well, this person yelled at me. Oh no, I got called Barbie. Oh my god, you can't.
Do the dogs count as video? Hell yeah. Then the new video is coming out soon. The second page of the pirate software reading. With more furry ERP.
Cannot sit there and constantly dish out all your personal information to people who are telling you that you're wrong about something and then being shocked Pikachu face when they say, hey, this is why this thing hopefully happening in your life is a problem. This is the issue.
Do you think grown adults
You are
talk
not a
like this?
victim.
You are a grown adult.
Hang on, you
Do you think grown adults talk like this? You're 27, you are an adult, I hate to tell you. I know, even I sometimes be like, I need an adult, but then I realize, fuck, I'm the adult. Terrible, it's terrible, I understand. Oh my god, it do be like that.
personally like critiqued like Vlad and his kid. What are you on about?
I did not.
Also, hold on. What's this nonsense of this is how you think how grown adults talk? I'm married with a job, a mortgage, and a whole slew of other things under my belt. How about you?
Okay, showing off now, Lio. Showing off.
Tell me about adulthood.
You act like a man-child.
Honey, you cried because someone called you Barbie. While Lio is indeed a nerd, I cannot, in this call, I cannot call him a man-child.
You act like a man-child because I'm
Okay.
not
You're older than me.
crisis. I'm not
Shayla,
having an
you are
existential
older
crisis
than
over being
me.
called Barbie.
You're older than me, and you act more like a child.
Lio flexing his mortgage here and marriage, how dare.
You came here.
Children
like, before
constantly want.
What's this about? Newbie, it's about a Spurk who pretty much annoyed Pooh, Lio, Akumu, and Beckett. Yan is also in that call because Yan is based and did nothing wrong. And now they're trying to get them off their case because they won't stop fucking trauma dumping. And be like, why aren't you helping me? I'm disabled.
Want to avoid discomfort. Children give up before they
Autistic
try
people
something.
do.
Well, I love it. You make autistic people look bad, man.
My goodness.
Don't blame everything that's going wrong with you on your autism.
Hey, you know what?
Oh.
I'm just gonna be that guy. Hey, guess what,
Just
Dreamer?
keep
Guess what?
shaming me.
Guess what?
Keep
Guess what?
shaming me.
I'm probably autistic too.
Oh, you're 100%.
I'm
autistic,
autistic. Yeah, you
Lyra.
are. But I'm
I love how immediately everyone goes, oh yeah, you're definitely autistic.
Those autistic people that shame other
We're all
autistics to
autistic.
make yourself feel better.
Oh my god, you're one of those autistics that shame other autistics. How dare. Listen, it's autism on autism violence. It's definitely fair. I immediately gets peer reviewed.
About
I
yourself.
don't, brother. Do you think I'm doing this to make myself feel better?
Form of autism.
Do you actually think this makes me feel better about myself having a dog on some other unfortunate loser who chooses not to grab life by the?
I get the pass. But I have others who give me the pass, because again, I'm very neurotypical. But I need to let the cat in. Pumpkin. Pumpkin. Hi. Hi. Don't just stand in the doorway. Come in, you orange terror. There you go. I will not take the fucking test, Chris. Joe just sent you a funny video of Dreamer in the DMs. I will not watch a fucking Dreamer video. With my expertise on not autism, Leo most probably has the autism. Yeah. He's shitting on himself and people talking about his ego. Yeah, I will never get that. Well, like again, I understand not liking Leo, but at some point, come on. It's not that everything he does is bad. In this case, he totally deserves to dunk on this creature.
Reins and pull it in.
Just gonna lurk and drawing? Hell yeah, Sasha. Thanks for lurking. Appreciate all the lurkers.
Don't take amusement out of this. It's sad.
You
and pathetic.
you love doing this. That's why you
No,
keep
hey,
doing
Hey,
it.
I
what do
don't.
you mean do got it, Ether? I do not got it.
I don't.
No,
love
that's
doing
why
this.
you messaged me. So we
I
could
didn't
do
message
this.
you. I tagged
'Cause you want it.
You showed up in a friend of mine's server because I know what you're like.
I've been here this
If you
entire
are scared,
time.
if you are scared,
It was only when I said I was going to talk about you that you decided that I shouldn't be able to talk about you. Let's
You
do
mean-
it.
Yeah, again. You asked for this call. Why the fuck are you now complaining? I did it because I liked it. Hell, I loved it. Oblivion.
Now.
You
Let me
mean-
shame
you mean
him
you
publicly
mean 3
now.
days after the call happened, and you posted on your stupid little community tab? Did I see it that day?
Just right at the same day Glass Raven was supposed to go live. You do it.
Wait, what, dude? Also, I'm gonna
what?
point this out, right? You say you are a content creator. You put your public stances out up onto the public platform in the form of a video, right?
Yes, and everyone has to be nice to me. Otherwise, I will cry.
You are opening yourself up to criticism in any form. No one forced you to be on this live stream. No one forced you to come here. No one forced you to make.
No, he was forced. Don't you know? When someone double dares you to a Discord call, you can't refuse. You can't say no to that. And then you can't leave when you notice it doesn't go your way, or you're making a fool out of yourself. You cannot leave. You cannot press the big red button to leave and be like, nah, fuck y'all, bye. No, can't do that, because if you leave the call, you lose. No, he was triple dog dead. Oh, he definitely couldn't say no. Oh, how lovely to get to listen to two while doing an art fight. Hell yeah! I've seen a lot of artists in the community doing art fights at the moment. It's really cool.
Video, open up editing software and upload it. You did that.
Okay, hold on. I have to ask. Whose idea do you think it was to argue with you on this live stream?
Also, side tangent. I brushed Pumpkin today because it is time for the summer fur. Bruh. I got a whole new cat. I combed a whole new cat out of him. He lost so much fur. I could have built a new cat out of it. It's insane. I had Cumin try to strong on me into coming on her stream. You know what I did? I didn't go on. It was 1 AM. See? I couldn't. No, he isn't. But he has something in him, I guess, because he has short fur. But he has so much. He has so much of it. He's very fluffy. And he's still losing fur. I don't know how. Like I said, I feel like I combed the whole cat out of him, and there's still more. There's still more flying around. Both my cat and dog have short fur, but they shed so much. Yeah. But my cat a cooling pad. Yeah, I was thinking about getting one for Pumpkin too, because he doesn't like the heat, which is understandable.
You.
And true, Yen, did Cream and Triple Dog dare ya though?
Raven, whose idea was it?
I reached out to both of you and asked if you would be into it.
Why would you do this to yourself, Raven?
Content.
So, what was that, Dreamer?
The worst birthday idea ever.
I disagree.
Yeah, I love it. Dreamer was like, you forced me to be on here, and Raven like, nah, this is my birthday stream, I wanted this.
I think this is a pretty productive
There's
use of my
something
time.
deeply wrong with you.
Oh, yeah,
No, go
you don't say. You don't say, Vlad, do you? You don't say.
So, Dreamer, what was that about? How this is some cleverly constructed plan of mine?
It
Go on,
is.
tell me.
It is, you controlled the other people. You controlled the other people, everyone knows. Lio controls the wolves. Now he controls the ravens, apparently.
That's why you messaged me an hour before.
No.
That's why you messaged me. I need to brush my cat more, but I think it overstimulates him. Seems like it's small doses. Yeah, I also have to get very lucky to brush Pumpkin for a longer time, otherwise I just have to do it in small segments.
She was supposed to go live.
No, actually, I wasn't even paying attention to when she was supposed to go live.
Actually, okay, if you don't believe them, I will say what happened. Because I was sat in VC
Yay, Yen story time, let's fucking go.
with Raven.
Yeah, no.
We were like, oh, what the hell? What's going on in Raven's server? We see Lio and you are having your thing, and I wasn't aware at that point that, like, Raven given the go-ahead, but I was aware of it. And then you were like, Raven was like, oh, it'd be cool to get these guys
I
on the...
keep forgetting I went from May to Sisley, just opened Insta with response from my friend, like, who the fuck are they talking to? Who the fuck are you? You're now a new person, you have to start the social cred from the beginning. I must say it, I heavily hate Dreamers. Ooh, 1 HP voice, you're 27 years old. Yeah. Yeah, it's really pathetic. Like I said, I can't understand how you weren't more mean to them.
The debate and see what happens.
Yeah.
Then Raven messages
That's what he
Lio and
wanted.
messages you. Okay, it's what he wanted. You agreed. You wanted this as
Actually,
well.
You could have said
Actually,
no.
You want to know what my ideal would have been, Dreamer?
So-
That's what they say when they grape someone. You wanted this as well. See?
My
He could just
actual idea?
slander me in your server?
You're not
He
being-
could just slander me. You can't be slandered, you're literally a glupshitto. How do you get slandered?
slander.
No.
I haven't said anything inaccurate. But more importantly, do you know what my actual idea, what I thought the end of all that would be? Do you actually know?
What?
I was just hoping you'd take off and run and leave all the people I care about alone instead of trying to get them in your goofy
Yeah.
little army.
Yeah, you want to isolate me. I get it.
You wanted to isolate me on the fucking internet. Bruh, change your nickname and no one will know who you are. That's how much of a glupshitto that is. Like, come on now. Brother.
No, I want you out of my spaces. You can go
This
find
isn't
friends
your
in whatever
space.
continent you're in.
My
You are
space is
around
no
people I
longer
care
allowed.
about. And
But
you
I
are
use
around
space, eh?
people I care about, and I see what you do to people like that because you did it to Hidden and you did it to other people, and I don't want that for them.
I'm so tired, I cannot keep track of it. What do you mean? What do you mean, Saint? I didn't do anything. I didn't do nothing.
Boo-hoo. Tell me again how an adult talks. Go on.
This is
Oh,
why I
fantastic
think all of you have been malicious.
All of you are malicious. Yen would never be malicious. Yen would never be. Never. Not the maliciousness.
You
Oh,
hidden.
You know what? I'm
Pumpkin.
gonna be malicious now.
Yeah,
So I'm
you
gonna
will.
give you an
You
example
have
of being
been.
malicious right now. You want that? No, You actually have absolutely no clue. You have never actually been treated maliciously by
So
me.
you just want to? Oh, you want to go further down that hole?
I want to highlight the fact that
What hole? Is he inviting Lio into his hole? That's crazy.
you are pushing me to it because you are being willfully belligerent.
Call me Sis May. How am I supposed to remember that?
And absolutely
What do you mean no holds? Zane, come on now. What do you mean no holds?
childish because you didn't
No.
get your little baby way, you little baby. Tell me how adults
No,
talk. 28-year-old who's accomplished nothing, who breaks in on himself anytime something tiny happens and upsets them, who cries over the name Barbie. You are 28.
Listen, the name Barbie has a deep historical meaning, okay? I understand being very offended by being named Barbie.
10-year-olds don't get mad at that. They don't get their feelings upset over that. You have been babied to the point where if you were stuck out there on the highway, you'd probably just curl in the fetal position and die.
To be fair, yeah, I see that. I see that happening. But also I think there are many more who would that happen to.
You just do this instead of apologizing?
Also,
I have nothing to apologize for.
You
I want to
do.
butt in for a second. Are you not being malicious, claiming in a random server?
Listen, imagine you would get isolated from the ACC. How would I survive? How would you survive if the ACC would isolate you? I think for some people that would be better for their mental health, to be honest. Just a realization.
That Lio is abusive without any proof. I feel like that's malicious.
I love ACC. Of course, immediately Goat Kano comes in.
Proof enough. This is proof enough, actually.
Go. Does the ACC love you, though? Good question.
He's being an asshole at best. That's not abuse.
It is
And also,
abuse
you are
when
literally pushing him. You
I'm
are literally
protect-
pushing his buttons actively right now.
If you
To
take
War never changes.
everything
make
he's
him
done,
lose whatever patience that man still has. You are actively pushing his buttons out in this very fucking moment.
I'm just gonna say it. Once
ACC might dislike me because I don't enjoy black and white thinking, but that's okay. I like money. You know what? Very base, Goat Kano. Very base. I understand. You know what? Fair point. Fair point. You got me there. You got me there.
you mess up, he's gonna throw you under the bus too. So he can save his own problem.
I just want to say, last time I messed up, Lio helped me.
Yeah, because he knew he could defend you. But once he knows,
Oh yeah, because he could defend you, but he wouldn't do that to me. You know, what are you doing in this call you're listening to? What do you mean?
there's no defense, like with doodle tones,
Good.
Not gonna lie, I dismissed this call at first thinking it won't be interesting. I was very wrong. You were a newbie. This is a glub shadow drama. And if I love one thing, it's glub shadow drama.
Actually, good. No, Dreamer, you make an excellent.
But why just block the dude and move on? What about the content, Potterbella? Then there is no content.
point. Actually, if I fuck up like Doodle Tones did, I would be gobsmacked.
Potterbella, that's very wrong. If someone's gay, Yen is gay.
If Lio didn't beat me over the head with something verbally. I swear to God, if I did what Doodle Tones did and Lio was just like, yep, no, that's fine, go ahead, do what you want to.
Are you
I
fucking
would be,
serious?
I would be
Guys,
gobsmacked.
he'll
none
only
of
do
this
it when
is
he
Lio is just gay. yeah, just a guy. Yeah, sure, Potterbella, sure. That's what I also always say, you know. All the times I called people gay, I actually just wanted to call them, hey, my guy. It's a very unfortunate typo, very unfortunate.
It's public.
abuse is what I'm trying to do.
Who made it public? Who made it
That's
public?
abuse.
Lio.
Why is he now he complained, oh, you abused me publicly. You wanted this, man. You wanted this. What the fuck, man? I love it. You know, they have to get on every fucking stream, but then they complain, I can't believe you did this in public. I was possessed. This isn't me, Pookie. Listen. Sometimes the demons be coming out.
Leo made it public. You idiot.
Yeah, once was it Chuli found out? He had the
No,
logs to
at the same
he had the
time. No, he
entire
didn't.
server.
I think Dreamer's a masochist. You know what? Yeah, I can see it. Or just very, very stupid.
Not only
No,
that, he had the
Dreamer, this is so-
FCK server.
Dreamer,
and he didn't think to it until
Dreamer,
he was
Dreamer,
on
Dreamer,
the
Dreamer,
pages.
actually, you're actually an idiot. I'm sorry.
Wait, what?
To that. He had the
No, he
entire
didn't.
server. Not only that, he had the
Dreamer, this is so-
FCK server.
Dreamer,
And he didn't think to it until he was on the
Dreamer,
pages.
actually, you're actually
I
an
love it when they all talk at the same time. I always understand so much of that.
idiot. I'm sorry, but you're an idiot. He did not have the logs to the Cloud
Thank you, Yen.
Palace server. That was only made available till recently. There's a
Yeah,
whole
wasn't that only available when the Doodle Dones drama came off? I'll do it again.
thing about Lio not having access to the Cloud Palace, and the fact that if he did have access to the Cloud Palace earlier, then this would have just come out earlier. That's the only difference that would have made. And I'm sorry I'm speaking for you.
I think there would have been many things that could have been avoided if Lio would have been in the Cloud Palace sooner. Or anyone would have just leaked the entire thing.
Didn't he grab it? Didn't Doodle give him to it? Didn't
Yes,
Susie give it to him when
Hold on,
by
she
force.
lost?
Yen losing their shit.
Hold on.
That
hold on,
was a
back
year
up.
ago. That was almost a year ago.
That was not a year ago. Subtitles really do not have my back, Hippochrome. They really don't. They don't when everyone talks. No, what? No! The Cloud Palace only came out this year. Wasn't it just a month? Or 2 months ago? It was rather recently, but definitely not last year.
Go.
No, it
He
wasn't.
had
Are you-
the entire
Wait,
server.
wait,
No,
wait,
it
wait,
wasn't
wait.
you drooling Neanderthal.
Are you confusing FCK with the Cloud Palace?
No, both. He had both.
He had both. No, those are very different things who came up at different times. Like, I'm not as autistic as Yen, but even I know that. Hi, Inkster! Welcome to pain, welcome to pain.
Both.
No, he didn't! Liar.
Especially the CK one.
Oh my goodness, you are actually a drooling idiot. Because I've talked about this before. And again, this is just, I'm going to go
Hey, you're
listen to
just
YouTubers
busy.
who say things about Lio. I'm going to go listen to YouTubers who talk about Lio to get all my talking points
Errands did not go well. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. What happened?
against them because I'm a little piss baby. Let me go ahead and make
No,
this as clear as I
I
possibly can.
believed you until all this.
To what? Okay, do you have any
I
evidence that these
believed
things are
you.
accurate? Where's the evidence that these things are accurate? Because I provide evidence for my claims. Where are yours?
No, you don't.
No, you don't. No, you. Bruh. Just say every time, no, you don't. Fun fact about the stream, I was farming in Genshin the whole time. You know what? Multitasking, Yen. Multitasking. At least you did something productive doing it.
You're
Okay, where's the evidence?
deceitful.
Where's the evidence?
It's
I
all
want
here.
it.
Just so everything just no.
The way you treat
What's
me,
here?
the way you treat others that go after you.
The way you treat me, I think you get treated the way you deserve, honey.
I have had enough of an absolute loser melting
You go
down and
after-
making me a problem. You are a
You go
deranged,
after
sick,
Anthony,
abusive
you go
freak.
after Sai, you go after Vaki, you go after anyone that has anything negative to say to you.
Go after Thai, you go after Mickey. Maybe if the people who say something negative wouldn't be so unhinged. I said some negative stuff about Lio, he hasn't come after me. Do I have to try harder?
Told to be calm,
And then
by the
get
way.
your friends
I
to
apologize,
also go
Vlad,
after
I'm
them so
sorry.
you
Oh
have
my
someone to defend.
Oh my goodness, you are actually a drooling moron. At this point, I wonder if you
Oh
should
my
be
God.
given a job because you might lick.
Yeah,
some
keep
big toilet
denying
and
it.
put in a drink.
Very true, very true. Agree.
Denying
Keep
what? I'm
denying
about
it.
to explain.
You drop
I'm about to
that
explain
rating.
things to you because you're
Deny
sitting
that
here.
you're an
getting-
abuser.
I'm not an abuser.
How
but you
is
sat there
Vlad
and
an
you tried to
abuser?
justify.
Okay,
You
let's
called me
go.
one out.
Not because you're but they were also God, I was about to take it serious, Portabella.
after this. How many people in your server or in your friend group have betrayed you or were turned out to be awful people? How
Listen, to be fair, Lio has one big weakness. He truly chooses his friends terribly, for the most part.
many people?
To be clear, Lio did not ask you to review this. Lio did indeed not sponsor the stream.
Plenty of people. Welcome to reality.
Pattern?
How is that?
Do you think there's some
Lyle's
kind
fault?
of pattern of you going to
Yeah, you want to know
abusive
what the pattern is? You wanna know
following
what
a
the
group
pattern
of people so you
Wait,
can
hold on,
defend
hold on.
yourself in your
Hold
shitty
on,
actions?
No, okay, first of all,
See, Cloud Palace was a group circa 2008, around the time Doodletones first left. I also think ownership transferred to someone else, so it might still be a thing. It's currently under investigation, but Lio only got access to it this year. I take it back, Duke can't flip fries. We'll just end up drooling on them. See, told ya.
You are very bad at this. And secondly, you try to describe troll shielding without knowing what it is. The truth of the matter is, horrible people line up around me hoping that I'll defend them, and when I don't, that's when they...
Yeah, they truly loved, especially like SCC people, love to use them as a sword and shield. Again, Lio not completely innocent in all this. He was quite stupid, quite sometimes. But haven't happened since he did his change. Here's the hush money. Good job, dude. Don't read this out. I will not. I will not read it out. Don't worry.
They run. You sat here and tried to use doodle tones as an excuse. Or an example here. Doodle tones...
Exactly. We're not doing this because of the Lio sweep. We do it for the Yen sweep.
Who I found out recently defended a child predator. And you think I should have defended them? Instead of grabbing them by their neck and taking them to the chopping...
Yeah, why didn't you defend Doodles? Listen, biggest mistake he ever did was actually ever respecting Doodles. Big L. Big L. Big L, and I will forever make fun of that.
Block? Are you actually insane?
No, you knew. I swear to
knew what?
God, you knew about
What?
this.
I knew what? I knew what? About the George Raccoon
You
thing?
knew about
How?
George Raccoon, yeah, because you had the
What? Yeah, you knew about George Raccoon. I really doubt it.
server
Hold
at that point.
on, Dreamer.
Yes, why I don't like the Senate. They all have different voices, same question, different wording, and then don't let anyone finish and trip over each other like they never learn to walk. Yeah. If they wouldn't call it accountability call and just say, yeah, let's do fucking blood sports. Listen, that would have been okay, but yeah, I get what you mean.
I'm going to be fair to you. I'm going to meet in the middle. I think Lio's worst crime with the Doodle Tones thing was giving Doodle Tones way too much good faith.
Thank you, Pooh. Pooh gets me. Bully calls. I would have no shit to talk. Yes, exactly. If just call it what it is, man.
I think that's like actually the worst crime here.
Well, he
And I
did
think
know
fair
that.
criticism.
But Portabella, I am the superior Discord Spurk. Dreamer 1000 is being couched here. Dreamer's knowledge only comes from videos. There's no Cloud Palace videos to my knowledge. Not even talking about the Susie calls here. No, that's also about it. Because they're just like, yeah, you knew about this, you knew about this. Susie did some stuff. Yeah, you knew about this.
Her and her
But-
entire community went after people. He knew that, but he was able to defend that
Who
until
cares?
all
Who
came
cares?
down.
Like, I go after people too. Who cares? Like,
Wait,
The
what do you
difference
mean?
was
Portabella, I fear you cannot break all the rules in the outpost because I got the superior mod rights. I'm sorry.
defending Susie during it, but only after every single person that
No, after it all came out, he stopped defending Susie. What?
she victimized.
what do you mean victimized?
Again, very stupid that he defended Susie for so long. But at least he did it at the end.
She
Hey,
didn't
Let's
go
go
after
after
people
her.
in real life. She wasn't out raping toddlers in the street. What do you
God damn it.
talking about?
She went after people, her entire community. They tell people to
She
kill.
went after people. Yeah, going after people was not the problem. Dreamer, going after people is not the problem here.
Themselves. They
A lot
sneak
of them
around.
deserved it.
Okay, Jimmy, you're actually being insane right now. Because you want to say, like, okay, one, where's the proof on this? And two, I have access to the
It's all
cloud
there.
palace.
Who is eating the microphone now, Yen?
I don't...
I can
look-
feel your breath in my ears. Taking a break from drawing ref sheets to eat ramen and be high for a little bit. Hell yeah, have a good time, X. But I'm based. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you win. You win this round.
Okay, right now, and I can see when Lio joined the server. And I can give you that
Also-
date if you really, really want.
Go
Yeah,
on,
what
someone
is-
here, how long have you-
Yen plays it in her nose before starting the convo. Yeah, I see it. I was hungry.
Hold on. First, I want to know how long they think I'm in there. Go ahead.
As someone who was in calls with Lio and Susie, it seemed Lio really defended Susie and gave her good faith out of sympathy for a situation she had. Still should have called her out. Again, I don't understand how anyone can take Doodle Tones serious, I'll be honest. I'll be really honest, but also I pretty much looked into Doodle Tones even back then, when I heard about the Medica video. So it wasn't all that news to me, what the things that happened. That Susie gave herself the name Doodle Diapers and everything didn't came as a big surprise to me. So I'm already at this point where I'm like, how can anyone take her seriously? You know, that's for me the only thing that I'm like, what the fuck? Why would you really give so much for Doodle Tones, man? Hi Akumu, welcome to Pain.
Go ahead. Accuse me. How long have I been in there?
Like 5 months, like ever since
How long
Susie
have you
left.
been in the CP server?
Hold on. Susie left over a year ago. That's a little long.
Yeah, that was the first leave, and then the big thing was like just 1 month ago. The fuck? What the fuck is Dreamer talking about?
Longer than 5 months.
So you had it for a
Also-
year.
Yes, just so everyone knows again, Yen did nothing wrong, Yen is innocent.
Oh my
Question.
god, no, that's not what I said, moron.
Can I butt in for a second, please?
Mhm.
I
Question.
thought she gave you the cow palace when she left.
Dreamer, hello,
Alright.
can I talk? Thank you.
And the fact that SCC hated and dogpiled literally anyone for talking about it tells me they never wanted it looked into. Yep. Because again, if you watch the original Medica stream, I think there's also uploads of that on YouTube. You knew it. But no one wanted to hear it because for some reason everyone loved fucking Doodle Tones. Like even when I talked about her on my first stream of her, people were like, "Oh my god, why are you so mean to Doodle Tones? Don't you know she was groomed? Fuck off."
Question.
I get to dance on the grave.
You claim that Lio apparently knew about what Doodle Tones was doing when he didn't. But also I can ask you the same, like you apparently
As a devout member of the Sweetie Squad, I have waited here for years. Sorry, I'm back. Medica wouldn't fully cover my dismiss. I'm being late. Blind. Oh, I'm very sorry to hear that, Ingstar.
you say you didn't know about the VK and UTTP stuff. I can also say the same thing, like no, I can also claim the same thing. You knew from the start and still continue to I don't know, defend him or choose a side simply because you didn't like Lio. Because it's like the same logic here. You cannot know.
And it's the same logic as pretty much all of ACC always used. Also, again, I hate to always use him as an example, but like with Akumu. No matter what they do, it's evil. They be like, see, he did it again. He was mean and ableist and phobic. And this is also what they do with Lio with every call where he has a problem with someone. Ah, see, this is just like Rosa. This is the Rosa 2 call. And it's nothing alike. Bro, get some new talking points, please. It kind of gets repetitive.
know
They're slipping,
how
Yowie.
long someone knew about
The
something.
brain cells are slipping, Yowie.
But the thing is, with Lio, there's
No,
been
there's no
a
thing.
sort
You
of
cannot
pattern.
know.
There's a
Dreamer hardly understands anything he speaks on. I'm not even saying this to defend Lio. Dreamer just unironically hops on something and speaks on it despite having no idea. Yep, that's the problem.
pattern of him going with terrible people and forming groups with
There's
them.
no pattern.
they
the
can
only
find
pattern
each
is
other.
Lio
Is
maybe being
choosing-
a little bit
Lio
too
is
naive.
choosing not to be psychic. Okay.
Wait, hang
Yeah.
on.
That's the problem.
Dreamer, I want to use
Well,
your
don't you know? Lio just bullies people for being autistic. Again, he would have no community left if he would do this.
own point against you, okay? So you're claiming that that Lio has a tendency of going ahead and, you know, believing people or being like, you know, good faith towards people and then learning that they turn out to be awful people, right? You've done
No,
the
he
exact
knows
same thing
they're
with... Hang on!
He knew from the very beginning. He looked into their soul and saw all the dark secrets. How the fuck? Again, with people like Doodles, I also am like, how the fuck did you ever trust them? But for the others, I'm like, You don't know at first when you just meet them.
You've done the exact same thing with Viakui. We only just found until this stream that he was friends with UTTP.
That's
You
not
didn't know
what
until that point.
the evidence
It's the
said.
same point. Also,
Well, but you almost activated my T-channel, my T-channel gig again with the word manifesting.
you're
You have no
talking.
The
evidence.
T-channel bit, excuse me. The only reason I didn't poke fun at June was because Win was asking me not to quite a bit. Oh, you're so nice.
Conspiratory. You're talking conspiratorially.
Also, there's no pattern with Liu knowing people who turn out to be
Look at the evil devil being nice.
like,
There is a pattern of him being
no, there
friends
is no
with them.
pattern.
There's a pattern of him being friends and his friends being terrible. Manifesting! Evil Portabella, evil. Okay, honeys. Let's see. Where are they? Fuck, where did I put them? There. Okay, honeys. Let's see, sweetie pies. What do the cards tell us about this person? Yes. Oh, yes, I see. Ah, yes, the fool. That means they're quite stupid and inexperienced, but they are still at the beginning of their journey. So we will see what will come of them. Next card. Oh no. Oh, sweetie girls. Oh god. Oh, it's a tower. Oh, vibes. Oh, the vibes are rancid. Oh no. Honeys, let's manifest. We need some good vibes in here. We just put the tower. Very bad. Let's put on our incense. Yes. Very good. Yes. So let's shoo away the evil vibes. Okay. I'm on sobbing. Understandable.
There is
Hold
a
on.
pattern.
Hold on. Dreamer, do you know what troll shielding is?
No, and I don't really see.
The Dreamer special. Join Discord server, 1 mouse. Receive pushback for trying to act like you don't want drama. Cry wolf. Don't you hate it when you have to reap what you sow? Oh no, the consequences of my actions. I need an adult. You was creepy being on sweet. I need my impressiveness back. Thanks, Deep Sea Monster. The T-girly is the real evil vibes. Listen. Whenever you annoy me, I go into T-girly mode.
What?
Hold on, if you don't know what it means, and you don't know the context I'm about to give, what troll shielding is when somebody who does awful things winds up getting in a community of people who call out those awful things in hopes it will obscure them or that it'll buy them some sort of protection. That happens a lot in these communities, regardless of what community you're in. That's why freaks have shown up, and that's why they've tried hiding behind me. And every single time I find out about what they've done,
Give it money, give it maybe a year, they'll be back, or have people start shitting by the proxy. Same thing I told Lio. These people never leave. Let's be real, no one ever leaves, nothing ever happens. That was some of the most middle-aged suburban woman vibes I've heard in a hot moment. Thanks, X, that was exactly the vibes I was going for.
I burn them. I don't have magical knowledge beforehand. They hide it for a reason. And on top of that, you said that I was given Cloud Palace when Susie left, which was last year in May, right?
Right.
Do you know when I actually came in Cloud Palace, if you're going to make that claim? Because I can tell you the exact day.
I'm pretty sure it was just this year.
Did she not give you the keys to it?
She gave me the keys the day she got called out about George Raccoon.
Yep, that's what I thought. So it's not even that long ago. It's not been a year since he got Cloud Palace.
Then what was this about her leaving the Cloud Palace? Who had that then?
What?
When she
Not
shut
Lio. That's the answer here, not Lio.
down the Cloud Palace when she left.
I love that the brain cell count is at 1 right now.
The internet last year, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, who did she give it to?
She didn't
I think Heaton is gonna come back first. Listen, I hope so. I need more Heaton. I want Heaton back. Felt petty today. Yen, can you bring back Heaton for me, please? It's my not birthday. It's not my birthday, come on.
give it to anybody then. In fact, the time I actually popped in,
Dreamer asking questions, she should know if he's gonna be holding it against Lio. Yeah, it's really just someone with like just baseless accusations that just goes by vibes or things Lio did last year. It's really weak. Oh, we got a tweet. We got a tweet. Can I show it, Yen? Can I show it? I mean, okay, it's on Twitter, so I won't even ask you. It's on fucking Twitter. Just own it. Sigh. We should call Barack Obama the first... president. It's a word that encompasses the entire community. What if the articles praised creators and their accomplishments? What if we call black people Americans? What if we say or or sand nugget? I disavow all of these words, of course. Speaking of choice words, Sai, why don't you own using the N-word behind closed doors? Sai, except that never happened. Bro, just admit that you said the evil word. People wouldn't even care if you don't lie about it. Honey. Strange that such a small community is filled with so many Queasel people. Listen, it's like when you have a mountain village, you know? After some time, things are bound to get freaky when no outsiders come in. Because then you get the incest babies. And then the incest babies get incest babies. And then at some point, your grandpa is also your father, but also your brother, but also your cousin. That's how it goes.
Was this year in March. Because this is before I found out about George, because, fun fact, the George event happened in 2019.
The what?
The video defending him was in 2021. I didn't show up in this space until 2022. I didn't even know it existed.
Listen, is that what Germans have instead of Obama? We have the mountain weight.
At all. Period. The reason I came into her server in March, I'm not done. The reason why I came into her server in March, because she wanted...
We get to incest babies by me explaining why small communities get weird.
To address all of her faults in her video properly, and I was going to scour her server when I had time to see everything in there that needed to be addressed. And then the George stuff happened, and I finally pulled people in to properly try to audit this sucker.
Again, many of these people wouldn't even be in that much trouble if they wouldn't grandstand and signal boosting all the time. I don't fucking care if you said the N-word. I don't fucking care if you were mean to people. I don't fucking care if you call people retards. I don't fucking care if you bully someone. Just don't lie about it. It's that fucking easy. Fuck's sake.
Because the server, Dreamer, has been around since 2017 and has over 100 rooms in it.
Bro.
There is so much stuff in that server, Dreamer, I don't think you understand.
You drooling moron.
What about all the abuse?
You should definitely be meaner to people.
The harassment they've given to people, and the harassment you've also sided with them on.
You just harass people. You just harass people with others, hurt or her.
You mean the people we quote-unquote harass that enable child predators? You talking about that harassment? Then who?
No, I'm talking about the SCC and how they harass people and how you defended Susie. And when...
Oop, I think the edible finally hit. That's pretty nice. I'm really glad to hear that. Dude, check I did! I showed it! She said it with no censoring. Just showed it! Goat, I just showed it! There's a new one? Fine. No, it's still the same one. Yen, be faster. No. Oh, Yen finally did it. Yen, how is Goat faster than you? Shame. 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 Oh god, something is playing there. I don't know what it is. Oh god, I closed Discord. Whoa. Pro streamer moment. Go back. Okay, there we go. Oh, Jesus. No scuff. There's no scuff, Saint. Stop lying. So I took her at her word and actually worked to find the fucking logs she was talking about, and this makes her look objectively so much fucking worse. I'm surprised this woman hasn't been shamed off the platform, because it just makes it look so fucking unprompted. Oh god, it's so small. It's so small. I wouldn't say that I don't have reason to desire, only say slurs, really in the context of talking about them. Besides, but that's only really a slur with the hard R attached. I'm not really someone who campaigns for the right to say slurs. I'm very well aware, so do my brothers. I don't care if people say it. I wouldn't correct anyone over any more than I would correct someone calling me a hard R. Doesn't mean I would enjoy it. I mean, do you really think those two words are the same level? You're welcome to say both. I wouldn't take an N pass even if you were serious, lol. Why not? Well, I would say it got far worse history than most derogatory words, even among other racial ones. Oh, then why did you say them? Well, would you say or send nugget? Have you not seen, like, news articles just openly using queer when talking about the gay community? Ah yes, queer, truly. Queer, the most horrible of slurs. Yeah, it's sort of like a stand-in for LGBT community. The acronym was extended to include LGBTQEA. You don't have to like the word, but it's gonna get used more and more. A lot of people weren't a fan of person of color or even African American, but both are still used. I promise you are not being killed because you don't like the word queer, lol. You don't have to say it. Yeah, neither of those were previously slurs. What if we called black people Americans? Would that be okay? Since you say these things are the same level. What if articles praised creators and their accomplishments? If that happens, I guess I'd be fine, since I'd hear it all the time. But the odds of that happening are low, considering you won't even say it uncensored. We could call Barack Obama the first president. It's a word that encompasses the entire community. Well, no, 'cause he's mixed. Yet queer is a slur. But now a bunch of children are telling me it's reclaimed. So it's not anymore. But retard is suddenly a slur because they said so. Neither retard nor slur. Fucking on the same level, man. Bruh. How does the context always manage to make people look worse? I love it when it happens. Ay.
After the people they abused.
Like who?
Like who? Give an example if you're gonna make a claim.
Ren. Do you know why I went after Ren?
Oh my days.
I mean the actual reason. Do you know why?
Also amazing that he used Rin as an example, like on autistic people Lio went after, but also doesn't know the reason why it actually happened to begin with. Yeah, and also the word person, the N-word person, is the person who's going after Lio and Yen for being too harsh. Oops. Yen is innocent. Yen did nothing wrong. Yen should have been meaner.
Go ahead and find a
Is
YouTube
there a
video that'll
reason?
try to tell you the reason. No, go ahead and find your YouTube video that you think gives a reason, even though you
No,
haven't.
I don't have it.
Okay, cool.
I just
was
have what
presenting
they said.
information.
Markham's wept for this, by the way. Markham is also stupid.
Of course you do, because you don't do any actual research yourself and you don't ask questions. You just thought it'd be.
Ether, I didn't meet a black person until I was like 16, so it's fine.
easy guy.
You don't do
Congratulations,
that.
Rose. No, I
That's
do
what you
actually.
believed.
Actually, no, I do ask questions at this point. I have gotten multiple people in from different areas around here that are critical because of that. Swing and a miss. So, the reason why I took after Rin last year was because I took severe issue with them publicly calling me a child abuser, essentially, on a platform that, number one, they had
Please, no.
that, and number two, was supposed to be used to help victims of the FCK, and that they pushed that without any evidence. That's why I went after Ren in the call last year. And I've been pretty adamant about that. It's something that they've apologized for doing, and I've apologized for bringing them into that call. We're friends. We talk regularly. You're not defending anybody on that.
Big fucking oops. Love when people don't keep up to date.
But the initial reason why I got up in Ren's face in, what was it, 20...
Hey, Spammy, welcome. Don't worry, we still got like 50 minutes ahead. Did they even start playing Undertale? Yes. Miss you too, Spammy.
22 was because Ren was being unhinged. I was being told things about them that were severely exaggerated. And newsflash,
My grandmother told me about the first time she saw a black person. She was born... You don't tell me that your grandma was born in 1992. Your grandmother was not born in 1992. Sounded kinda cool.
I didn't call Rin's mom to drag them off the internet. I called Rin to fuss at them. They completely freaked out, and I had them hand the phone to their mom to try to get them to calm them down. And then I told Rin,
Okay, 1992. Okay, gotcha.
take some time offline and try to socialize in reality. This isn't healthy for you. My intention with Rin at that point was to try to get them some help. Not to take some gleeful, deranged abusement in the fact that they're offline.
I'm very sorry for your loss.
That's something I found
Don't you listen, I'm not smart.
about this year, because until this year, I didn't have access to Cloud Palace. I didn't know what these people were like behind
Listen, how the fuck am I supposed to old Saint is? Saint could have been like 10 for all I know.
the scenes where they hit all this crap. You sit there and say, I went after all the people the FCC went after. No, I didn't. The people I did wind up dealing with, like, properly, other than, say, maybe Rin, I would have gone after anyway because they enabled child predators, or were them themselves.
Have you even
Saint, also known as former child.
seen Ren's recent community posts or like videos talking about that under that lens, with that context?
Yes.
So you knew? What? So why are you... Okay.
What? What?
Community posts or like videos talking about that under...
I would hope that they saw Win's recent community posts about the situation. If they use her as a fucking argument, as a fucking shield against Lio.
that lens, with that context.
Yes.
So you knew? What? So why are you...
Yeah, if they saw the community post, they would know about what happened with Rin. What the fuck? God, how can someone be so stupid?
Okay. Why are you saying this then, if you know the context? What?
Because he's done this multiple times at this
Yes, but
point.
you just... Wait, no, you can't, like, use an example that you know is incorrect, and then...
It's
then
not-
Not her accent mixing Saint and Saint. No, it's very different.
Your question...
Incorrect.
Hang on,
It's him going after people.
hang on, okay? You've just said...
It's just Lio's natural voice.
You
Listen,
understood
he's
the
so into
context
it.
of what happened, how it didn't happen, how in this call you portrayed what Lio did. Like, you were basically saying that that's an example of Lio, like, harassing people and stuff like that. And you did it maliciously in bad faith to go ahead and paint in this call Lio as some sort of, like, harasser. You were listing the Rin stuff as an example of Lio being an harasser, right? You can't then, after Lio explains his argument, right?
I love it that when Yen gets more agitated, the British comes out more.
Right? And why X, Y, and Z happened. You can't then go, oh yeah, I knew that, and then go, oh, but he did it in other places. That's not how a debate works. It's gay as fuck.
You're gay.
So it's saying Z instead of Z.
Yeah, whatever. You're gay. But anyway,
So you're
do you see
gay.
what- do you see what I mean, Dreamer? You can't like, and I've tried. Until like very recently in this.
See, I say Zane's name right. See? And you try to say something against it, Saint.
It's cool because we've been sat here for a hot minute now, right? I've been
Yeah, it's been
trying
about 2
to be
hours.
giving you a good chance here to go ahead and like explain yourself and like be good faith with you here.
You know it's gay when Yen calls it. Yes. Truly. Yen is the ultimate gay checker.
But now you're just being malicious on purpose.
But you can get about a water.
Saint is more than double my age, wow. Seriously, then you're a baby. You baby.
Water, yeah, something in it, yeah. Anyway, so
I'll go ahead now, and I get what you're saying, Yin. Unfortunately, I think in this case, it's falling on deaf ears. But I'm gonna.
I know.
I need to segue into something real quick, if that's okay. So, Dreamer, tell me about the FC.
Love canned food. Depends on what kind of food. Depends on what kind. Not every food tastes good canned.
K-Logs.
You tell me
Or
about it.
talking about the FCK, I'm sure Dreamer knows everything about the FCK.
Dude.
When did you get it?
You apparently know.
No,
You
when
tell
did
me.
you get it?
You know, remember? You know.
When
Tell
did
me.
you get
You're the
it?
one that said that you know. You're answering my questions, boy, not the other way around. Not right now. I will give you the full
Not
information in
anymore.
a bit, but you're the one that came in.
Not anymore. You didn't answer anything, so
You're the one who came in making claims. I better see some evidence for the claims. How long have I had them?
I know you've had them before they were called out. I know you had it for months.
Okay, how long? How long?
I don't know, for months at
Tell
that
me.
point before it came out.
Okay. Now, when I had those logs, was I under the impression there was grooming in that server?
no. At first, I think it was for another reason.
Yes.
No, actually. And even if I thought there might be, there's a problem. Do you know where the grooming happened?
It didn't happen directly in the server. The worst things happened in DMs. The server was just where they spammed the fucking porn.
In
Where they spammed the sandy cheeks, futa, cock war.
that server.
Outside of the server. It didn't happen in the server.
Ha!
Yeah, the
I
server was-
win! What do I win? Nothing.
Server
Sadness.
happened- It was like a hookup
The
meetup
server
place for the grooming that came up later. Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
Which is a bit different than... Don't say exactly. What he said literally contradicts your claim.
No, when
Do you
there's
have any clue?
mics in there and they're being sexual, that's not grooming?
Also, by the way,
What?
at the time that Lio was sent
You
those
get a
logs,
head pet, you. Hell yeah, let's fucking go.
the worst thing that anybody knew about those logs were drawn sexual images or whatever being posted in there while there was minors. Nobody knew anything about any grooming occurring yet.
And you didn't
hold
look
on.
at that
Dreamer, what
until it was,
do you think?
you know, adversarial.
Do you win more pumpkin fur?
No.
I do not want more pumpkin fur. I do not want more pumpkin fur. I got enough fur.
Dreamer, what do you think grooming is?
Oh god. If he says anything with intent, I will jump.
I'm not gonna play this stupid fucking game with you, dude.
It's not a stupid game. These things have actual definitions to them. You think
I know
simply
what
posting
grooming
pornography
is.
in the
Define grooming. Define pedophile.
Okay, then tell me.
Yeah, it's normalizing it, especially when they themselves tell them to
For what?
join in.
For what reason? For what reason? There's
For
a reason
sexual
why it's
pleasure.
normalized.
Thank you,
Sexual
Kazuki.
pleasure? No. It is to try to desensitize the child to it in order to have a sexual encounter with the child.
That's literally
I love grooming debates.
That's
what I
why it's
just
called grooming. No, it's not. Use that for sexual gratification. It's not the same as grooming.
said. You just
Grooming has intent behind it
Oh my
towards the
God.
child.
Lio, please don't say intent. I'm sick of the word intent.
To get the
Yes.
child interested in having sex with the groomer.
Ask
You-
Dreamer about dog what's next. Bro, I wish someone would have asked Dreamer the dog what's question. I bet that would have made them crash out. I will be back. Do not suddenly die in my absence, please. I already had one headache today. I will try not to. It's really warm though, so I cannot not promise anything.
You said it's just posting
Yes.
porn around them. That's not the same
that's
thing,
not what I
stupid.
said. Oh,
Hi, Tusky. I'm touching grass. Ooh, to be sold at a higher price than the untouched grass. Very smart idea.
my
Oh my god, it is. It is what you said because you
It
said there was
is.
grooming in the server. They posted porn around
But
them.
you kept it to yourself until you couldn't
Kept
anymore.
it to myself? Kept it to
Yeah, you
myself.
kept
Do you
it
know
to
why I had
yourself.
Oh, I kept it to myself. Oh, you think you're clever and saying it
YOLO,
like
you
that.
are
How did I keep it to
100%
myself
right.
exactly? Tell me.
This is
Oh, you were
solving anything.
busy.
Yeah, I was. And I'm gonna explain to you how I was busy.
People have love.
I think it was in the middle where Lio was in his own trauma. In the middle of his own drama and also the Peaches stuff. Where at first he tried to defend Peaches when people said, hey, Peaches, why are you in there? What did you do in there? So first he tried to help her, and then he had his own fucking stuff to deal with after Peaches was like, Blio abused me, actually.
Which, I find it funny that you're trying. I think it's funny that you're trying
No,
to
I just
sell
find
that
it
to
very,
have a job.
very weird that every single time you've been in the
Do you like coffee, Do? I love coffee. Oh, you asked about coffee. Now, there's one coffee I actually like. Not merely much coffee I liked. And you can buy it yourself, actually. It's called Mana Potion Coffee. On manapotioncoffee.com, you can get your own. You can get the Bot's Ballad, which is my favorite coffee, which always tastes amazing. Get it now! It also has amazing art on it. You can get it there. It's good price. It is single origin. If you like the stronger coffee, you can get shut up, Sid. You can get the Orc Quark, which is the dark roast. Also really nice. And if you use code D10 at checkout, you can save 10%. You don't share your own shit, but you share this. Shush, Saint. Shush.
wrong, it's someone else's fault, or you were just not paying attention. Like how you
Where's
weren't
the
paying attention to me.
Not
But
paying
here's
attention
the...
to you.
Here, let me...
I'm not. No,
let me
no,
just-
we're not. You're not going to gish gallop here. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to answer these things for you. Number one, it's very funny that you're trying to play pretend I'm not busy when I have a job and you don't, you worthless lout. Secondly,
No,
I'm going to
you're
explain to you like I had to do some other drooling idiot. Last week, I will explain to you. Do you know what my daily work was like?
everyone
You know what my
idiots.
daily...
No, but seriously, the coffee is actually really good. Like, it's really... I don't drink much coffee, but this is actually one of the few I like. So it's not even just because it's Diesel's brand. It's actually really good stuff. They also have teas, which are really nice. Like, I definitely recommend the teas, or also, oh no, the lavender lemonade is out of stock, but it's also really good. And for the teas, I can actually recommend the Barbarian. That's my favorite tea.
daily life was like around then? Yes, you're an idiot. So again, do you know what my daily life was like at that point? Tell me.
Going after predators.
Dude.
I said daily life. What was it like? Tell me.
Yeah, you were doing that while having a job, but your entire point online was going after predators.
Were
That
you in
wasn't my
drama
entire
with
point
me
of
at the time, by the way?
Yes.
Yeah, it was 2023, so yeah. Like late 2023, early...
Bro, the taxes have gone so much up on shipping, it's insane. Thank God I ordered like a big load of it, so I'm still having some left. Because I will have to wait until something happens.
2024. No, when I say my daily life, I don't mean what I do on YouTube.
I'm back, don't say dumb shit. Now I will say the extra dumb shit.
Do you know what daily life means?
No, that's
Taking care of your wife. And having your job.
part of your daily life, was you going
It's
online,
not part of my
going after predators. Yes, it is.
And at that time,
Toys.
no, at that time it also wasn't. I stopped doing predator hunting mid-2023. Are you on crack?
Are you on crack? Yeah, somehow Dreamer got stuck in one bad year of Lio. Because they're like, you're doing predator hunters. Like, really, all the worst stuff Lio had.
Why did someone give you the FCK logs if you were out
Oh,
of
so you
predator
don't-
hunting?
Wait, hold on. I literally just told you that I wasn't even aware there was any predation in that server, but you think I got all the logs
Is there
because I was
w-
predator hunting?
You just
What?
said that there was sexual images being drawn
not the same
around
as-
children.
That is not the same as inherently being predatory.
That
There's
is
plenty
a
of
red
clean-
flag.
The Barbarian has no boobs on it. And the Sharpshooter.
It
Okay,
is a
red
red flag.
It
yeah,
is.
but
It's a
it's
red
not
flag, but
grooming.
it's not grooming and it's not inherently evidence that there's predation going on. Sometimes adults in the online space are just brain dead in some cases.
You know, Lio and I already had this discussion actually not that long ago.
Where?
That I said that I personally would have seen that as a red flag
Yes, I love when it all goes in circles.
and looked further into it. But
Yeah,
I
but
thought
that's
normal
what-
people would say that.
Well, you don't have any.
Like I said, I always wish that people who go after Lio would bring up some new points, because it really gets boring at this point. It's like, yes, we heard that argument like 20 times. Yes, we get that. Why are you bringing that up again? Listen. Dreamy needs to be told a few more times until they get it, and then they still don't get it, and then you probably give up.
I can talk about what normal people would say. Sit down.
But the thing is, too, is that actually, I'm lying. I wouldn't have looked into it at all. I would have had somebody else do it.
So I'm going to continue. I'm going to continue, you drooling idiot. My daily life was waking up at 3 a.m., going to work at 5, and from the time going to work until 9 p.m. every night, I was often in call consistently with Peaches, because that is what I was being
Oh, true. Lio was often at calls and work.
pushed to do, because she was an abusive piece of garbage that anytime something went wrong, they pulled the same stunts you do.
Then Peaches was like, I'm gonna kill myself. No one loves me. How dare. Fucking Among Us. Fucking Among Us. Every time I get voted out, everyone hates me.
I didn't have time.
Doing this.
Lio, I have a question, by the way. It's a really great question.
Go ahead.
Pooh, I swear to God.
If you were aware, were you aware at the time that you received the logs that other people were going through the logs?
I think at that point I knew that Akuma was planning on it. If he
Oh,
wasn't
that was actually a good question. It sounded so sarcastic.
already, because obviously he wasn't.
Right.
But that's all I knew.
Well, hold on, and this goes.
Imagine wanting to kill yourself over fucking Among Us of all things. Weirdly enough, happens more often than you think.
Into the secondary question. If instead you thought you were legitimately the only person that had the logs and absolutely no one else was going to ever look at them, would you have put in more effort to go through them?
I probably would have tried to, or at least tried to get some people I trusted to do so. But again, you have to keep in mind. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, I was just saying there's nothing wrong with like the argument of why not just wait for Akuma.
Drama may not play Among Us. It causes issues. It's worse than Monopoly. Fucking Among Us.
No.
Yeah, except for the fact that at that point, and this is part of the problem with why I wound up getting the logs. Do you know why I got the logs, Dreamer? Because I talked about it. Why did I get the logs?
Why?
Because
People were sending sexual images.
I think the
Did I
question
say
is,
that?
or am I you, or why was Lio given it?
I never once said it was because there were minors being sent sexual images. I don't know where you pulled that out of, but it's not from reality. The reason
That's what you said you knew about it.
I said I knew about it. I asked you, do you know why I got the logs?
For you to deal with it?
I got the
Because
logs.
people trusted you.
No. Well, yes, but no.
Yes,
You know-
but no. God, Lio's losing the attention span.
Who gave me the logs?
I think Akuma?
No. And I don't know where people get that idea from. I've been very clear. Akumu did not give me those logs.
No, that was not from Akumu.
Oh, I know
That's
where
not
people get
good.
that from, actually.
Manga Common, I think it was.
What? Fucking manga Carmen? Bruh. Why would where does he get that idea, man? Bruh. Fucking manga Carmen, sure. Big hero in the drama.
You don't pay attention at all, do you, sport? So I'm going to go ahead and baby.
I'm sorry that I don't know your entire life at the end of my
Well, you
hand.
can make it.
Well, somehow you complain about his entire life, so...
We have claims about it, and I'm not. So
No,
congratulations.
I'm
Nobody
just
can
telling
do
you
that
that
either.
I've seen patterns.
You haven't seen dick all. All you've done is listen to other YouTubers and think it makes a good talking point. Congratulations.
I
You're a
haven't
failure
even
just like
said-
we are.
I
Moving
haven't
on.
even said the most
Manga Carmen name drop in 2025, I know, right? Crazy. Bro, he was there all the time.
damning
Moving on.
thing.
Oh, go.
Oh,
Leo,
that wasn't the most damning thing? Or no, what will be the most damning thing? I'm excited to hear that.
Go ahead. Let's get to the most damning thing. Come on, sport. Let's hit
You want to skip all the babble and go to the very damning thing?
Oh, honey. You're blubbering like a fucking goldfish out of the water, and now you're like, you want to skip the the fucking Tower of Babel and go to the very damning thing. Haha! You walked right into my trap card. Bruh. He does not deserve to sound that smug.
We'll come back to it. Go ahead. What's the most damning thing? Tell me.
All right, let's go after it. So you hold people accountable.
I'm.
Oops. I did an oopsie. Unmute.
You know, you talk about people's, problems, the abuse they do. What is the main thing you do to them?
Depends on what they've done, really. I primarily deal with people who prey on children. So, what's the damning thing here?
Okay. So, what do you tell them?
Oh my god.
You mean the child predators?
Please.
No.
Yeah, because he keeps. Yeah, that definitely feels coach because he keeps bringing up topics he apparently doesn't know about. It feels like ask him about this, ask him about this. And then he talks on and doesn't even know what he actually is talking about. It really much feels like that. I can see the point. I can see.
For people like dual tones, hopeless people.
Okay, wait.
Okay. So, what do you tell them?
Oh my god.
You mean the child
Okay, the most damning point. Okay, what do you tell these people?
predators?
Please.
No. For people like dual tones, hopeless peaches, what do you tell them?
What's a
Like,
flag?
what is your main
To
take?
touch grass and get a job.
What's a
away?
flag?
Let me interrupt real quick because this is the last thing. I'm gonna go. I have stuff to do. So anyway, I just wanted to say, have fun with your weirdo birthday, you fucking freak. And oh shit, I almost got clawed to death. And Dreamer, kill yourself.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Whoops.
Gilda.
Based.
God
Anyways,
damn it.
Dreamer, when have I held Peaches accountable? Can you tell me? What video did I do that in?
I'm talking about what you do to people, like
Okay.
when you got them in a corner.
Okay, it depends on why I had them in the corner. Are we talking about people who are just abusive or people who enable child predators and preyed on children? Because it varies, really.
Well, it's mostly all the same, but we'll go with
No, it's not.
abusive.
Well, no, it's
We'll
actually
go with
not.
abusive.
The people
Okay,
I primarily
abusive.
dealt with that are abusive have been abusive to children, sexually, because they're child predators. What about them?
No. We're not talking about that. I'm talking about just you talking to abusers.
Are you trying to bring
Who
up
have
the
I done
Rosa call?
What the fuck? It's really like about the abusers, not the groomers, the other ones. Yeah, but most of the people Blair talks about are fucking groomers.
No.
Okay,
Not
give
when.
me a name. Give me a name for your example, Almighty One.
Are you kidding? You can't answer this?
Say one name, retard. Name it.
I want you to
What
tell
is
me
the
what you're
example?
referring to.
Hang on,
Come
for
on, you
being
drooling moron.
specific.
Give me an example. Give me an
For being
example.
specific, you need to give a specific
Okay, tell me what you said to Doodle Tones.
You mean Doodle Tones, the person who got a predator back into the community and made the victims pretty much apologize to him. Bad example. Bad example, honey. Bad example.
Oh, God.
Or Jar,
told
or
them-
whatever.
Pictorials become background noise. I know who I am. I am the background noise, bitch.
I told Doodle Tones to piss off
You piss off. So, what
because they
specifically?
because they made it to where children got harmed and had to apologize to the person who groomed them. It's not the same as
I'm
trying to
telling
basic abuse.
No? Tell me what do you mean by piss off?
Is he like, you said it, not me. Don't you woo me, Ivy. Don't you woo me. But yeah, what do you mean by piss off? What do people mean by piss off? Like, you mean piss off of life?
Go
What did
away.
you tell them to do? Yeah, go away from the internet,
Yeah, and get a real life.
get a real life, get therapy, perhaps.
Nope, I didn't tell
You don't get to talk about therapy after you said very clearly that you are too disabled to go to therapy, okay?
Doodle Tones to get therapy.
Okay.
I feel like that wouldn't help. them
And
either.
again, it's also not a point that was made there.
point are you
Oh,
trying to make? Because you're really trying to shoehorn something in right now.
What
It's
is
really
the
obvious
point?
by the way that you talk. What is the point? I'm
What
getting
is
really
the
tired.
point? Is
I will be honest, if he is coached, they coach him really bad.
Lyle has been told multiple times at this point that he's abusive towards people, especially if they have mental.
Oh, wait, that sounds like he's reading something out. Wait. Wait.
What
It's
is
really
the
obvious
point?
by the way that you talk. What is the point? I'm
What
getting
is
really
the
tired.
point? Is Lyle has been told multiple times at this point that he's abusive towards people, especially if they have mental illness. He doesn't know how to handle them. and he ends up hurting people.
Okay, wait, hang on.
No, that sounds like he's reading it. He's been a mumbling, drooling mess the whole time, and now this clear sentence comes from him? Nah. That sounds like he's reading it out. That sounds like someone sent him the message. Lio has been told multiple times. Nah, that sounds wrong.
Been told multiple times at this point that he's abusive towards people, especially
because you know how when you read something out loud, you get like the reading voice. Like when I read something out, it definitely sounds different than when I read something from chat or just talk freely. It sounds really different. And that's the feeling I get here.
especially if they have mental illness. He doesn't know how to handle them.
Wait,
he ends up hurting people.
Okay, wait, hang the fuck on. Okay, so wait, are you saying that?
Stop eating the microphone, Yen. It's not candy.
I'm trying to understand your point because you bring up like how Lio handles like abusers and stuff like that. Are you saying that
when you read Duvu comes out, only if it's written in Duvu.
Be nice to evil people because they have mental illness?
That's not what I'm saying.
Then what are you saying?
See, the voice now is really different.
What he's trying to cleverly say, because he's actually really bad at it, that because I'm an abuser, I need to leave the internet and get therapy. Right?
Okay.
Is that what you're trying to say, Dreamer?
Yeah, you've been told that you've done this, and you know you've done this.
See, now I'm now hyper-analyzing, but now the cadence is completely different again.
I hope. I've done what?
You keep doing this?
Because you know what? The people I've been cruel to, I was not cruel because they were autistic.
No, here's the thing. They were autistic, and the way you treated them made them go into spirals.
The way you treated them made them even more autistic. You don't understand.
I wasn't cruel to them because they were autistic.
Yeah, but you still did it.
And?
Okay, Dreamer. Okay, let me just give you.
You've been told this, and you did this to me.
Wait.
Yeah, because you're an annoying fuck. Bruh. I'm autistic, you should be nice to me. No, if you go on my fucking nerves, I don't fucking care, whatever you have.
I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah, and I'll continue to do it to you because you're a lying lout and you abuse
Lio causes autism, of course! Yes. See, we finally solved the mystery.
You're an abuser.
Dreamer, I'm gonna put.
No, because you're a worthless scumbag.
Yes!
You're an abuser.
I say a scumbag because I had a mental breakdown in your
Oh
fucking...
my god!
Maybe log off if you have a mental breakdown.
Dreamer, I'm gonna tell you something, right? So you're having an issue with Lio bullying people.
Or deal with the consequences.
Like, you're claiming Lio is
Be like, sorry.
picking on autistic people who have, and these people just so happen to also be predators, or like they're bad people, right? I'm gonna put this into quote-unquote real world context for you, but you may struggle to understand because it's the real
Not
world.
everything he went after was abusers, like Rosa.
Okay, there we go.
Oh my god, now we bring up Rosa again. Brother. No, Rosa, you know the call Lio, this is the most call Lio regretted for the longest time.
We're finally at the fucking point.
Yep.
Do you know why Lio went after Rosa?
Because he thought she had the he thought she did something wrong when she didn't actually have the power to do anything.
I thought he was about to say because she was autistic.
He spent 1 hour belittling her, calling her stupid, telling her to get a job.
They called her stupid and told her to get a job. No. They tell... Did he even listen to the Rosa call? It sounds like he doesn't even know what happened in the Rosa call. Am I getting schizophrenic now? They have been... They said much worse things in the Rosa call. He's like, you called her stupid and told her to get a job. Bruh.
I've been all of this.
And do you think
four
Lio
hours.
Okay, and do you think Lio still stands by that?
Yes, he does, because he's doing it right now.
Okay, buddy.
Okay.
You not understand how would he
Damn, they okay body, Tim.
And I'm sorry I'm speaking for you, Lio, I really am, but it's really pissed me off, okay? Do you know how many times Lio has gone on to consistently, even unprompted, bring up how he fucked up and how what he did in the Rosa call was bad?
Too often.
And too many times,
I
to
would
the point
guess-
where his friends have told him, you need to stop talking about the Rosa call because you keep bringing it up. Several years later, he doesn't shut up about it, and that is entirely within his right to do. I know he feels horrible for it. He just doesn't shut up about the Rosa call, okay? That is not a
Be right back, my dead flower's now growing mushrooms and I need to take the picture. Hey, listen, your flower might have died, but you got new life in there.
valid point.
It is, because he knows that he can't handle this.
I'll address
He
it. I'll
had
address
his
it.
form. Yeah, I'll...
Hey, drooling moron, I'm talking to you right now.
You
Pay
keep doing
attention.
that. You keep insulting
Eyes up.
people.
Eyes up, and I will continue to so long as you continue.
It was never about him insulting people. What? Why is he now acting like it was about him insulting people? No one cares if he fucking insults people. Oh, I gonna crash out.
Continue to act like a
Because you
moron.
abuse people. You
No,
don't know
because
how
you're
to
a
do it.
moron and
So
you
then
manipulate
insult
people and you sit there
So
and you
you
run your mouth
manipulate
about things you
people.
know nothing of. You drooling idiot. So I'm gonna go ahead and go back to the conversation here. When
No,
do you think
we're
I found out? When do
Why?
you think I found
It's
out? When do you think I found out that
Evidently,
didn't actually...
the soy do. Well, the soy are fucking retarded then. And don't even get what the actual problem was. Swear to fucking God. It wasn't about him being mean. This is why this is why I'm frustrated with this. Because people are just always looking for a reason to be like, ah, see, he did it again. And Yen assisted him. Yen was mean. And then they wonder why the entire community goes down to shit.
actually have the authority to ban somebody? Did I find out?
I did. I started muting for a second because I'm sick. Dreamer, I am sick of people trying to speak to you and you constantly speaking over them. If you cannot, like, if someone's speaking, please just be quiet and listen instead of trying to overtalk them. Thank you.
I apologize for that as well, because I have also done that in this call. So
No, if I scream the loudest, I win.
So I'm going to repeat my question for Baby Boy here. When did I find out Rosa didn't actually have the authority to ban them?
Yeah, again, then Malcolm and Say are fucking stupid, brain dead idiots. Pathetic losers. Aguilar, who's winning right now? Definitely not the lolly cat girl. I'm crashing out, bro, I swear. We are sweeping for Yen. Yen did nothing wrong, even when people say Yen was mean.
Why does it that people have to leave their platform when they fuck up?
Zick is how it's pronounced? What? Saint, you're trolling me.
But you don't have to.
That's their choice.
Why don't you answer the question I asked you, because it's tangential to things? When did I find out?
We're not doing that.
Okay, then
we're
we're gonna go and do
straight
this hard way then. We're gonna go ahead and do this hard stream then. We're gonna do this the
Oh my god, Lio's getting the belt. Lio's getting the belt.
hard way since you're so adamant about being a victim. Cool, we'll do it that way.
That was the belt. Did you hear that? That was the belt.
We're gonna go ahead and do this hard stream then. We're gonna do this the hard way since you're so adamant about being a victim. Cool, we'll do it that way then. You know what the difference is? The difference is when I went after somebody because I either believed or had evidence they were a horrible person. Them being autistic is irrelevant to literally anything else. If they put a child in danger willingly, if they molested a child, if they groomed a child, if they ran defense for people who did it, the best thing they could do is kill themselves expediently. I will not apologize for it. I will not apologize for being cruel to them.
And I will do it again.
Because their autism is not relevant to the fact that they're abusive, child-touching freaks. And if your immediate takeaway is, Lio shouldn't yell at people because they have autism, it doesn't matter what they've done, then fine.
Poor Willie said, I'll make you a victim since you keep calling yourself a victim. Listen, that's just based. But Saint, he literally got the belt. Didn't you hear?
Take care of yourself in the same manner. That's not abusive to do. That's me holding abusers
abusive.
up and telling them...
It's not abusive to call retarded people retarded. And you know how I mean that.
kill themselves. By telling child abusers to kill themselves, that makes me
No,
abusive.
was Rosa a child abuser?
Rosa at the time, I believe,
Again, bring up Rosa. Didn't listen to the last, 10 minutes, apparently. Bruh.
one. That's the difference.
Yeah, you did. And then you also insulted her in front of everyone and you made her do a meltdown.
Yes,
That's beyond the point.
Oh no, that's beyond the point. Oh no.
And he apologized for it and admitted that it was fucked up and he regretted it for years. What else do you want from him? You want him to, rip himself for years to come? In every single conversation he has, I'm sorry for the Rosa call. I'm sorry for the Rosa call.
No, that's beyond the point.
You've
not recognizing the... Hey,
royally.
moron. Hey, moron. Come on.
And you refuse to take accountability.
What do you mean if you take accountability? I've addressed it a billion
You
different
haven't
times.
left for anything.
I'm not going to. Because I didn't put children
No,
in danger
because
more.
And again, people who left the internet, again, no one really leaves. But people who, in quotation marks, left, did on their own. No one could have forced them. They want him deplatformed. Well, he's a very stubborn old man. They won't get rid of him that easy. That's what I'm gonna tell you. And again, it's really stupid in the first place.
That's what I call people out for. I call them out for abusing children. You drooling idiot.
Than you do for others. You
No,
treat
because
others
I
differently
did not
than you
abuse
treat yourself.
children.
You do
No, I
not
did
have
not abuse
Bro, the whole thing gave up.
morals
I didn't
you
abuse
give to
children.
other people.
I didn't abuse children. I didn't abuse children.
Yes, you did.
It's different.
You do
Come on.
abuse children.
What?
What
Yes,
children
you
did I
do.
abuse?
What's the proof?
Oh, you want to just keep doing this? You just want to keep going?
Okay,
Okay, Streamer, if you want to make a claim, you need to back it up with evidence.
Oh, finally, Yen is getting closer to the microphone
So, what
Now,
children
without eating it.
Is
did
enough
Lyle
evidence.
abuse? Then say it! Use your big boy
Yen could scream at me anytime.
mouth and fucking speak. Floor is yours.
Woof.
It's not just children. It's just
No,
people.
no, 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 Dreamer, no. I'm not letting you do this. What children did Lyle abuse? I'm
Because
not
you're
letting you get around it. I don't give a fuck if I'm a friend with Lyle. If Lyle abused a child, I'll tell him to kill himself.
Fuck you, Ivy. Also based. If Lyle abused a child, I tell him to kill himself. Very based, Yen.
Give me an example of Lyle abusing a child. Write this now. I'm not letting you go
Samurai
around.
B.
Huh?
Who?
Give me an example of Lyle abusing a child. Write this now. I'm not letting you go
Samurai
around.
B.
Sanberry Bait?
Samurai Bay.
Who the fuck is Samurai Bay? I've been through pretty much Lyle's whole stories. I've never heard of Samurai Bay.
I know you don't care.
I said, who the fuck is that? I didn't say I didn't care. I'm asking, who is that?
The thing is, it's because that's a secret. That's
Ah, of course, it's a secret. Oh god, it's a rename. Ah, it's a secret, of course. No one knows about her because it's a secret. Don't you know? Samurai Bay is not the 15-year-old who he called the school about. That's someone else. The name of that person is known. And again, this is one of the things where will not sweep Lyle, where will say, yeah, that was fucked up. It was Jax.
That's something that went under the radar.
Then explain to me.
Ah, it went under the radar. No one noticed it while looking into Lyle. That's crazy. The abused phantom child. Yes.
It was
Don't be
under
so
the
like
radar.
holier and vow to
To
me.
ignore.
Don't be holier and vow to me.
Alright.
Explain it right now.
That's a comment here. Great birthday stream.
Ayaku?
I was gonna say, because if Lyle has done this to this person that you're mentioning, if you can come up to me, even if it needs to be after the stream, DM me, give me the examples of where Lyle has abused this child, I'll tell Lyle to fuck off. Right now, he will not be my friend anymore. Can you do that for me?
Just listen to Samurai B. Because when she
Wait,
was
what?
like talking off, he defended.
Okay, Samurai B. What? Okay, wait.
Just listen to Samurai B. Because
Who is Samurai B? How am I supposed to listen to them? I don't even know who it is.
when she
Wait,
was
what?
like talking off,
Also, Jax was a he and not a she. So that's definitely not about Jax. And she was like not talking.
he defended her because he attacked her because she went after Doodletones and they were friends.
So apparently it was a child that went after Doodletones. Okay.
And they wanted to defend each other.
I've never heard
So
of
he tried to-
So Lyle tried to defend Doodles and abuse the child? What?
Forced her into a call so he could do what he did to me to her.
He tried to force her into a call so he could do to her what he did to me. Well, what he's doing to you is still not abuse, so,
Who is Samurai
Again, that's
B?
the truth.
He loves
even
the
Lyle is like, who the fuck is Samurai B?
control he gets about other people. Especially children, especially the mentally ill.
Especially the mentally ill. Bro, it's because everyone in this space is fucking mentally ill.
This is cocaine adult behavior. I
Okay.
swear.
Alright. So,
Real quick, I do have to ask. In this supposed reality you're putting out there, because I've actually never heard of somebody named Samurai B. I would remember that. I like Samurai. Was
I would remember that. I like Samurai, fucking nerd.
Or in this hypothetical, they were a child?
Yes. And there's several others that you say, oh, it's just a...
There's several others even. Is this a Mama Max situation of like, there were hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of minors?
child being a brat. And then you mock them.
Saying a child.
Mocking someone is not abusing them. Bro needs to get some real abuse. Dreamer, come here, I will abuse you, okay? I will show you what real abuse is. Honey.
Child being a brat is not the same thing as abusing a child. Do you know what yin means when they say abuse a child?
Yell at them.
Yelling at them. Bother. Yelling at them. Bro, I will give you some real abuse, I swear to God. This is I'm insane. Yelling at someone is not immediately abuse, man.
And publicly mock them.
No.
No, what she means is touching a child.
Yeah,
It's not what I meant.
your definitions are skewed.
Do it's work does art. Work does art. Huh. Who beef with doodles. Yeah, oh my god. The argument is yelling at someone is fucking abuse. Well, I get abused at work every day. Shame.
Oh my goodness.
All right.
Abuse isn't just sexual, guys. You know there's mental abuse, right? Verbal
I will give you mental abuse, brother. I swear to fucking God.
abuse?
We are specifically talking. You're specifically talking about an inconsistency on my end when the people I dealt with are
Verbal
child abusers
abuse.
in a sexual manner. Are you dumb?
No.
We were talking about
You
sexual
keep
negotiation. Wait,
correlating every single problem you've had to
That's
all
what I
that were
deal with,
sexual
stupid.
people. No. You've
That's what
dealt
I
with
deal with.
other
Yes, it
people
is.
you believed
Like who?
did bad things but actually didn't. Stop.
You want to see some real mental abuse, son? Exactly, Ula. You would enjoy being abused, you stop. I enjoy being the abuser, okay? We get it right. They titled the stream last year, I still hate Lio. Listen, it's fine if they don't like Lio, but don't call it fucking abuse, okay? Bother. This is why no one takes the online abuse serious.
Thing who and admit that you've done this multiple times to multiple
Why would he admit that? You haven't brought any evidence.
people.
Then give the fucking
Admit that
proof,
you've done
Jesus
something. I have no
Christ!
evidence.
Just very good.
Hey,
No, I'm
Hyper G.
to get
so
this.
so let's recap what's gotten addressed over the 2.5 hours we've been here. We started off with the Barbie thing, which was dumb as hell. We went into Viaki for some fucking reason, and then we've gone around in circles saying that Lio's abused people mentally.
I know, that's good to know, Saint.
Basically, the past at least half hour.
But again, it gets my stamp for being dumb.
And we've come to the conclusion of nothing.
He likes to trauma dump, I'll show him what real trauma dumping is like. You go, Quantum. I'm immune to online abuse because I just look away from my screen. You're so strong, Spammy. You're so strong.
As I expected. And after all this time, this has basically just been a shouting match, which is fine. It was entertaining.
Absolutely.
I apologize for yelling.
It's okay.
I don't.
Never apologize for yelling. Bastian, best.
Now then, at this point, without anyone else speaking, I want Dreamer to tell me the exact things that they are still accusing Lyle of, without anyone talking over them, okay?
Okay. Let me think about this. Into words. Lyle Convoy has anger issues.
Wow. Riveting conclusion.
He has went after people because his friends told him and stuff like that. And he's extremely aggressive because
He has anger issues and he is aggressive.
believes he's in the right. And even when it turns out he isn't, he has every excuse in the book for it. And when his friends that he purposely hangs around have done problems and have become bad, he's been the one to tell them to
Hi, Amber. I'm very late this time. You are. But we still have a few minutes left.
get off the internet and get therapy and get real life or whatever. But when it's him in the hot seat, he has every excuse He has
I mean, isn't I thought Lio is getting therapy, so
everyone else to blame but himself. He will not apologize for the way he treats people, especially.
I mean, he did apologize for how he treats people, so
especially when they have mental issues that he uses for entertainment for his audience to make fun
and everyone has mental issues around here, so
and publicly shame people. And
who
yet,
groom children or enable groomers.
it's varied on if they deserve it or not, but he has done it consistently, and this consistency has left people hurt and harmed by him.
Which people?
But unlike everyone else, he will not get off the internet and learn how to be sensible and how to treat people with dignity.
You don't deserve dignity.
Okay.
He will make excuses, and he will stay here for the rest of the time because he likes to control.
He will stay here for the rest of time. Lio is eternal. Oh, mighty Lio.
He has on other people. And when it came to me, all I did was I had, a meltdown in his server because I
And also you harassed him, Pooh, Akumu, Beckett, and everyone around him.
felt like I was trapped. I felt like I was cornered and being bullied.
How were you trapped in a Discord server?
And unlike last time, he got people to attack me, and he screamed at me
Who the fuck attacked you?
for like 2 hours. And then, time passes, and I feel like I do
Crimea River.
have the evidence now to go to debunk the people who, claimed I said these things in his server by not only, other people, but by his own mod. And I of course have problems when people think I said, when I didn't
Trapped in Discord, watch me vanish from Up House right now. No, you're trapped in there.
do something and they believe it. Of course I would have a problem with that. So I go to him, and I post a video just really
Oh my god, the oatmeal voice just got worse.
hoping, just to go, okay, he proved it. That's all I wanted. That's all I have ever wanted, was someone to believe me. And it's just
I
it's
just wanted someone to believe me. Who fucking who?
just try to debunk what Vlad thinks, what Hidden, what Lio, what
Just a reminder, he could end this call at any time.
Pumpkin thinks, what his other people in his audience think. And instead what I got was being told to kill myself. And I had to go and I did a voice call with him, literally crying because I
Literally crying. Maybe don't cry in the voice call.
was upset.
No, you don't get it, they're trapped. They're trapped in the fucking Discord, you know what? Happens to the best of us, happens to the best of us. You're right, Gilla.
That this one thing that I wanted, and I've been treated like shit over and
Maybe stop being shit then.
over again.
Okay.
And that's what I got.
Is there?
And even after that, he
Fine,
won't
you'll-
apologize for anything.
Do you have anything to apologize for, Lio?
Nope.
Base. Nope. Nah. Nope.
YOLO, I'm gonna say you can come in, but I'm only gonna give you 5
I don't think they admitted to being a troll, but people have the suspicion that he is a troll. And he acted really weird at the end of the Beckett call. We will take a look at that and if we're done with this here.
minutes as I'm trying to wrap this up. Is there anything you'd like to say, Lio?
But at this point, like, the problem is with him. So my problem with Dreamer is, even if he is a troll, this has gone on for a year. He was the one who brought up Pooh's child, which was then taken over by other idiots who then use it seriously, and those idiots also adopted his points. And those are not trolls. So at this point, it's either he's retarded or he's a retarded troll.
I like to say that I look forward to Dreamer trying to run to people who hate me, only for them to wind up hating Dreamer more because of who Dreamer is as a person when they don't get the attention for Dreamer that Dreamer wants. I think that their entire life, in terms of this argument, comes down to acute opinion. What YouTuber did you get it from? And that they need to have some severe wake-up calls in life, grow up, get a job, and stop pretending like the world needs to baby them.
Alright. I'm just
Alright.
waiting for, There it is. And YOLO, you should now be able to join the waiting room.
YOLO!
Fucking YOLO?
Can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Like, Dreamer, I'm gonna give you this little advice. Stop claiming stuff if you don't have the proof to show it for, and if you have the proof to show it for, then give the actual proof, and instead of just waiting until people have to literally ask you for it. For that, first of all. Second of all, you are so chronically online. I try to give you the benefit of the doubt, and as a neutral party, because I had no fucking clue what was going on and all that stuff, and I'm gonna Lio, not to be me, but I don't really like Lio either, at least especially in the past.
He's a jerk.
But like,
Lio joking about himself. He says, nah, he's a jerk.
yeah, you're kind of a jerk. Especially how I know Lio from his content and all that stuff. I try to give you the benefit of the doubt. But seeing this whole debate, this whole like 2 hours that I've been here and just listening to everything, I will give you this advice as someone who's also mentally ill, that I cannot currently work, but I'm at least trying to get the help that I need so I can maybe get a job in the future.
Yeah, that's why we talked about Sai before, because Sai was one of the people who was like, one of the people who takes over the talking point from Demon. It's like, Yen and Lio were so mean. This was like the fucking fuck, brain fart. Rosa 2.
Stop being chronically online. Get off the internet. Stop believing stuff.
Yeah, so now they give them helpful advice, and there's a second person coming in, being a bit soy and being like, this was not productive. So we will now take a look at Beckett's call. Let's go to compensate. Give me a second. There we go.
Which means you're also uppercut case. You fucking lied.
Which also means why.
So you lied in your video.
Yes, so
Well,
Italian.
last time, let's do round 2.
The Italian is also in there. And this is after they looked into Dreamer's video and found out, yeah, he lied about the other one being, about there being a second account and acted like it's him. Again, Globshitto, why would anyone act like they're him? Okay, sometimes Globshitto get trolled too, but come on.
Dreamer, I mean, am I in the fucking Matrix? I don't know, Dreamer. This was your argument. You were like, hey, there's a fake account, and that's why there's a difference between the uppercase and the lowercase. And they're both your accounts. Are they both the same
Bye, Portabella! Thanks for stopping by!
account?
Yeah.
Yep.
No, they're. Well.
No, hold on.
I have-
No,
Click on them
both
again.
the upper. Yeah, both the upper and lower case are
Oh.
both the same account.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you meant the one he's talking from right now. My bad.
Okay.
No, I mean I can screen share it again if you want.
No. You're right. You're right. Yes, the one like Vlad just said. The account.
This stream is gonna haunt me, the Beckett stream. Yes, Ambre, because this is how I knew you are cursed. Everyone you followed crashed the fuck out. I will name you in my manifesto.
From that Vlad just showed an uppercase.
You will be named in my Google Docie. Also, do please one day play the mortuary assistant if you like Ghost and Horror. Oh, I loved the game. I saw some people play it. I don't know if my PC can handle it, but I will try.
In lowercase is the same exact account. It leads to the Dreamer72 account that I have up that KJ sent to me, as well as the current account that they're talking from right now.
I will name you in my Google Docy, Ember. Writing manifestos never ends well. Listen, if I already crash out, I might as well write a Google Docy manifesto.
Yeah.
And name Ember.
Motherfucker, you just lied. And you look like a fucking moron. So it's hilarious. What are you gonna do? You're gonna come in this
Ember cost all of this with a $1 donation, okay?
call and tell us you really didn't lie? Like, what?
I fucking unreal.
Again, it's white. Like, listen, just if you want to say you're a troll, that's cool too. I don't give a fuck.
I just thought I had.
Come on.
I'm gonna just be clear. I just want to Yeah, his arguments are fine.
Okay.
Well, that's not you. My waiting room, boys.
Okay. Have fun.
I also followed Hopeless Peaches, Doodle Tones, Chaos, Creep Show, Spectre, and many more. See, you brought all of them down. You brought all of them down, Embre. When will I be next?
There we go.
Okay.
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 Right, Dreamer.
It's the Adachi curse. See, that's why I need to send you Adachis every now and then to keep the curse away.
Okay.
So you lied in your video.
And he just popped out.
Dreamer, welcome back
Sorry,
on.
I'm done.
So
There's old white woman drama at the laundromat. Hell yeah, enjoy.
you lied in your video.
Sorry.
I feel like Vlad, please stop making me defend Lio. Exactly, give me a reason. give me a proper reason. Like to be like, yeah, fuck him, instead of being like, this is gay and stupid.
Okay, I'm like high as fuck right now.
Okay, we clicked on your messages.
So
In your video, you say that you only type you use uppercase starting my messages in comparison to his, which is the lowercase. We just clicked on the accounts. They're both yours. You lied in the video.
The
you
Pac-Man
actually
silent.
broke my mind.
You broke my mind, bro. You debunked me. How dare you debunk me?
Well, I mean, you're the one who went and got this. Did you not like look at it and go, "Hey, that's my account"? Like we can check this. This is like we.
What the fuck is going on?
I gotta go, too. I'm getting exhausted. Have a good day, Mercury. Thanks for stopping by. How does Bro have access to weed? I don't know. I bet that's their medication they talk about.
Okay, can you stop with the fake crying and then you're not high? Like, please stop with the fake crying. Brother, I can hear you fake crying. It's really bad. If you're a troll, just own it, for the love of God. The fake crying is so weird. Like, come on, man. It's fine. Just, like, admit what you are. Like, come on!
I don't know what the fuck we're doing here. Dreamer, like...
Yeah, so Falgi... Yeah, I think he was fake laughing. It sounded more like laughing, like crying. So Beckett and Falgi both think it's a troll. Pooh's yes. Nah, he's just retarded. So I will side with Pooh. I think he's just retarded.
Do you think that anybody, like, okay, like, Dreamer, listen to me. Why do you think people are mad at you?
Because I'm annoying, right?
Yes. Do you know what would solve that problem?
Going away.
No, you
Of
don't
course.
have to go away. You don't, shut up. You don't have to go away. Just
Shut up. Got immediately set down. We also cancel Floggy in the stream as well. Good.
stop going into spaces and trying to, like, demand that people...
Well, if you say it's a troll saint, I I will believe even stronger that he's just retarded.
Act in particular ways, and stop like scolding people for how they behave, and stop trauma dumping on people, and no one will care about any of this. No one will give a fuck. Okay, no one will give a shit. You can just chill out. I've watched so many people through this community just chill the fuck out. Hidden did this. I ripped the living shit out of Hidden for months. You can just chill. Okay? Stop putting out videos that then we have to sit here and fucking disprove. Stop going to people to make Google Docs.
Update: one woman said the N-word. To the gulag. To the gulag.
Documents. I don't know how the fuck that happened, and I frankly don't care. And this is such a minor fucking drama that why are you in multiple calls with Lio over it?
Cancelled. Unsubscribed.
It doesn't matter. Okay, you sound like you're in a tin can, but I feel
I already put it on 1.5, so you can imagine the silence in the call.
like you're trying to speak to me.
I'm just really confused right now.
What has you so confused?
Okay, so you watched the video. I told you to skip 8 minutes in because I wasted everyone's fucking time. Okay, I told you to wait 8 minutes in. And the whole point was I was being impersonated by someone called Mr. Fields. And so Hidden says I found
oh my fucking
name.
god. Even if he was impersonated, at this point no one fucking cares.
I found what Dreamer said. It was his kids will self-delete eventually. And I put the picture on because he changed it back.
Not hidden, Amber, hidden heroin.
That's Mr. Fields' account. It came from his account. It's on the video. And I feel like you're all fucking with me right now.
Okay, here's the problem though. The first part of that video, you claim in Vlad's stream you're being impersonated, correct? Yeah, Dreamer, you with me?
The other spicy German, there can only be one. I shall get rid of the concurrence.
What?
In the first part of your new video,
Hi, Rain!
you claim in Vlad's stream, the day before, you're being impersonated, correct?
Bruh, the silence.
Yeah, that's the claim you make. That you type in uppercase and they type in lowercase. That's your claim, correct?
Oh my god.
Okay, is that your claim?
Bro, this is so... I would have spurred out if someone was like that in a call with me.
Your video.
How are you still doing this?
What do you mean? You made a fucking claim. You made a claim.
Oh my god, the fucking Spurk laugh.
What's going on?
I fucking hell.
Okay, so
Insufferable laugh. Insufferable laugh.
you're laughing, so this is just a troll. It's okay.
Thanks for stopping by, Ola.
No, it's like just full blown. This is why autistic shouldn't smoke weed.
True. I like something.
What the fuck are you doing? Okay, can you be serious?
At this point, just kick and ignore this person forever. Yeah, I couldn't take it. I would have. It was so infuriating when I listened to it. Greg, it's still not my birthday.
Serious for me?
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Bro, I'm being so serious with you. We literally went and checked the fucking accounts. I don't know what's.
Again, at this point, I don't even fucking care about Dreamer. The issue are the people who believe Dreamer and are like, nah, fuck Yen, fuck Lyle, they were mean to him. This was an abusive call. I told y'all he didn't change. He's just as bad as before. Okay, but dude, what if I crash out instead of everyone else? I bear the Adachi curse. No, Ambre, you can't crash out. I still need you.
Fucking tell you. Bro, like, and
It's Rosa Jr., everybody.
fuck me. This is so painful.
I gotta mute myself.
What's happening?
You tell me, buddy.
I'm sorry. Just clapping. I gotta clap.
This is
At least I
fucking
was right. At least I was
I don't
right.
know. You were not right. You are jumping the gun way too hard. You do not understand. This person is an abject tard, and you're giving them way too much agency that they very clearly lack.
Okay, listen. No, this isn't a dog parlor. Dreamer, okay, let's do it this way. Fuck this shit. Dreamer, if we all say collectively, if Vlad agrees that he does not care who said this comment about his kid, he's like, we'll never even accuse you again. Doesn't even, because again, this is all irrelevant. Will you be happy and shut the fuck up?
Yeah, but this was so infuriating about the situation. To me, this streamer person might as well be a troll. I don't fucking know if it's just a fucking retard or a troll. But the fact is, other people took it seriously, went with the points, and tried to defend it, and being like, no, people who are mean to them are the problem. That is the real problem here for me. So it's not even completely about him. Just so fucking stupid.
Yes.
Fantastic. Vlad, will you like never talk about this again and not care about it?
I care so much. I'm going to talk about it every day for the rest of my life.
Seriously, he's high. Can we just end this? Is that all right?
Yes.
I don't. I never cared about this to begin with. This is all just gay.
Okay. Dreamer, literally no one cares. Please stop getting into calls.
Sai and Gilded are fighting on Malcolm's stream right now. What? Okay, we will end stream so as soon as this is over. Everyone go there.
People, please stop crying and please stop being like fucking annoying and just chill out. Can you do that for me?
I will not stream Snipe.
Okay.
Okay, fantastic. I'm glad we've come to a solid resolution.
No, hold on. We have not, because we haven't debunked the troll allegation.
I fucking no. Do you know what? I don't care. Vlad, get the fuck off my show. Good night. Night, Vlad. Love you, buddy. Bye. Falgi, love you, buddy.
No, don't go there. It's a brigade. Yo, okay, oh, I was about. Okay, don't go there. Don't go there. I didn't mean like go there and harass them. I just meant. How do I say this without sounding like it's degrading? Do not support. Okay. You all go where you want to go when the stream is done. If you want, I will just shut up.
Bye. Dreamer, I'm glad we've come to a resolution. We'll never talk about this again. Thank you. Please never get into a call with Lyle again, okay?
I want to watch it via Zero, so no, I need to go to bed. It's already after midnight again.
It's like punk?
No. This is us ending the drama, whatever the fuck this shit is, okay? Thank you. We're good?
Okay.
Awesome.
Embre, I blame you.
Fantastic.
Bye.
Great. Bye. Cocord, great peacemaker. This was the most retarded drama I have dealt with all year. I'm actually not fucking kidding. I fucking hate it here.
I'm so glad that Beckett brought peace. What a beautiful end. So, to wrap it up again, my opinion, again, could be a troll, could not be a troll, don't care. More stupid, the people who believe him blame Yen and Lyo for saying this was a call too. Pretty much what I said in the beginning, it's still all retarded. Be right back, gonna be great on DewsSnailHouse. Greg, I swear to fucking God, I didn't want any of this. Embre, it's fine, we still love you. We still love you, Yen. We still love you, Embre. Greg, no, you're not. Everything is going to shit right now. Anyways, guys, great stream. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't go to this other stream. Good evening, night, morning, whatever time it is for you. Like and subscribe. Bye-bye. Embre, stop blaming yourself, for fuck's sake. This is not your fault. It would have happened sooner or later. Bye-bye.